Mic check, mic check. 1, 2. Testicles 1, 2, 3. You know, Dylan, I was saying the same damn thing you just said about the Greg Biffle thing. Something seems real fishy there now. And I don't mean to just sound like one of them boomers on Facebook, but like you said, there's a lot of information coming out now that's just too much of a coincidence. So guess what I did last night? I something that was almost 20 years in the making. Some people will laugh when I say this because if you're a diehard gamer, you would have played this game, but I didn't. I've heard about it for all my life. And I played Uncharted for the first time last night. And I was like, wow, this game's pretty cool. I was worried that playing a game from fucking 2007, I was like, is this game, has it aged worth the shit? Is it just going to be so out of date that I'm not going to get into it? But no, I'm like 70% of the way through the first Uncharted, and I'm like, damn, this is badass. Pretty good game. Looking forward to playing the sequels now. That's what I did late last night for a few hours and then all day today. Jack and Daxter. Uncharted. I was inspired to play Uncharted finally because I love playing The Last of Us so much, and Naughty Dog made The Last of Us and Uncharted. So yeah, I dig it, and I've got all the games for free on PlayStation. Because when you buy PS5, the Uncharted trilogy, the first three games is given to you for free, the remastered versions. They're pretty good. I said I'm like 70%. I said I was 70% through the first one when I quit playing a little while ago. Can be challenging at times, but when you're playing a game blind, that's to be expected. I've done pretty well. All right, remember that awesome race we saw yesterday? Just throw that out of your mind. We're in the Cup Series now. I love the new track limits. And yeah, they made this race longer. It went from 90 laps to 100 laps.
I couldn't agree more, Mike. I think when you look at SVG and the things that he has done on these road courses, it's just undeniable that he is the best road course racer that we've seen. Only other guy that I've seen that can break like him is Marcus Ambrose, and we saw that yesterday well on display.
Marcus Ambrose and Chase Elliott with the 2020 or 2018 to 2021 Hendrick Motorsports Road Course Brake Package before the next year. I do believe this is the first time Fox has ever called a Watkins Glen Cup race. I do believe this is the very first time. People on social media were saying that Zillage did that on purpose to wreck SVG in the pits yesterday, and I'm like, are you dumb? And also, Ross finished fourth after hitting the tire pack, and Zillage won the race after tearing off the right part of the splitter. Crazy fucking race. We've seen a guy like Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, and all of his wins. You just saw his road course performance. Keep an eye on those two. If anybody can keep him honest, I think it might come out of those two cars.
And I think that when I listened to Tyler Reddick, he was fairly confident in his car when he talked in the pre-race. So when you hear the confidence out of those guys, it definitely gives you some hope that there's more to it than what we just saw from the sheets yesterday.
Christopher Bell is one of those who needs a big turnaround. Someone started a GoFundMe to buy him a break.
He needs one. He's had plenty of speed to win these races, and he just had terrible luck.
Well, who will be the stars today? Will they all be...
Yeah, Connor fucking nerfed himself and still won. And people were saying they were stupid for telling Jesse Love to save gas. That crew chief cost him the race. No, Austin Hill ran out of gas behind them and fell from fucking 3rd to 11th on the final lap. Austin Hill ran out of gas. So if Jesse Love didn't save, he would not have made it to the end. He had to save gas and give up a lot of that lead he had. His teammate on the same strategy ran out. First time for Fox. High horsepower, track limits, and a 10 lap longer race. Michigan's a good track with this car. Pocono, not so much. Nashville's had its moments.
So instead, they've used tire packs.
This race is not worth betting on.
From May to from August.
I don't think this race is worth betting on at all.
And 4 horsepower.
I know who's going to win, and you know who's going to win.
And there are tire packs outside turn number 1, the carousel. And tire stacks in turn 1. Let's take a lap around.
Yeah, right off the bat, you start here at the start-finish line, downhill into turn 1. A lot of wavy bumps under braking, very hard to navigate as the tires get old. Right next to the curb, and then out to those tire packs on the outside. Turn 2 entry, really your key to get up this hill and set yourself up for turn 3, which pretty much dictates the kind of run that you're going to have down the back straightaway, Clint.
Yeah, wide open through here. We're talking sailing 180 mile an hour getting into this corner of the bus stop, baby. A lot of action. Dive Bomb City happens. A lot of passes, but you have to hit your marks. Carrying a lot of speed. Ask a lot of the cars. Slow it down. Hit the inside curve, the outside curve. Do not mess up because they can pass you through the carousel. Long sweeping corner around the carousel. Another set of tires has been added on the exit. That's for our good, folks. Trust me. Long straightaway. One more opportunity to make a clean pass as you get into.
I think in the third stage, SVG will possibly get a 10-second lead at least.
Right against the curb, out to the outside curb. And yesterday we saw
Mexico City last year was hilarious.
Last corner, easy to slide.
Mexico City last year was when it was at its most, like, what, a 15-second lead?
Winner Connors Village only led them 600 feet to the start-finish line. Now, changes at the bus stop. At the top of the screen, the curbing there has been removed. So the limit there, well, it's the guardrail. And then at the exit of the bus stop chicane, leading down to the carousel, if the drivers hop over those curbs a bit too much, as they did yesterday, some of that dirt used to be grass, going to end up out on the racetrack.
Mud today. Yeah, it's not dirt, it's mud. That's for sure. Let's dial up OSBG. got you, Shane Van Gisbergen. It's Warren and the boys in the Fox booth. You got us?
I got you loud and clear, mate.
Holy cow, you got that baby on the pole looking good. Talks about
Oh, cow, baby, got that thing tuned up, buddy. On the pole, you gonna go get you one. That's Boyer talking.
I think so, yeah. But I think the sun's out, you know, and that might make them wear a bit better and activate the tires. But yeah, I know the guys have got some good changes for me today. Hopefully the car's better. Got a great car, good team, great pit crew, and some good spotters too. I think we're in for a good day.
All right, buddy. It looks good on you. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Well, let's have a look at the Go Bowling starting grid for today's race.
Why didn't they paint the tire stacks in turn one like bowling pins to go bowling at the Glen?
With Michael McDowell, 2 Chevrolet.
Row number 2, Austin Cindric, and finished 10th here in the last 2 Watkins Glen is Ross Chastain.
Cindric finally showing speed on a road course again. How about Logano?
Joey Logano.
Back with a vengeance.
Fourth row, a Ford and a Toyota for Ryan Blaney and Christopher Bell. Here's Josh Sims.
Well, hard to believe it's been nearly 5 years since the last time Ryan Blaney finished in the top 5 on a road course. But they've had competitive cars, they've had fast cars, to the point where they won the pole here at Watkins Glen last year and finished 6th in the race. So they brought a similar setup with some tweaks on stuff they learned since that last road course race. Ryan felt good about the car yesterday. And one more thing of note, Jonathan Hassler, their crew chief, not with the team. He is celebrating the birth of his 4th child. So longtime crew chief Matt Swiderski is atop the pit box. Jamie?
Well, Josh, it has been a tough month for Christopher Bell and all of his fans. He's finished 17th or worse the last 4 straight races. Talked to his crew chief, Adam Stevens, and he said, it would be easy to get down right now, but what's keeping us up is knowing that we are bringing cars that are capable of winning week in and week out. If we keep doing that, our luck will break and we will get up there for that win. They have yet to win this season, but they feel good about their chances today. Great qualifying effort in the top 10. Looking for his 4th road course win.
On row 5, we've got Chase Briscoe, and with his best Watkins Glen finish in 2000.
Harvick's got mumble mouth today.
Row number 6, he's winning the whole country over. Carson Hocevar. How about a road course ringer, AJ Allmendinger?
Row number 7, the first of the Hendrick Chevy.
SVG's Buzz Lightyear and AJ Allmendinger's Woody.
Won here in 2024.
So that the race that Busher won here was an awesome race. Not just the finish, that was a damn good race.
Yeah, and this all started with that inside wall, but man, did he take advantage of it right there.
SVG just nipped the guardrail into the bus stop and it threw his car off center, and I don't think Busher braked for the entire corner.
Well, Chris Buescher has done it. Here's Regan Smith.
Like Chris Buescher has seemingly flown up.
So it wasn't rigged when Busher beat SVG on a road course, but when Reddick did this year at a track that Reddick had already dominated before, it was rigged.
A place where he has had 4 straight top 10s, including that win that we just showed where he went toe-to-toe with Shane Van Gisbergen and came out on top. This team is clicking on all cylinders. The 17 team is doing things right now, and they feel like today if they can make the right moves to get a little bit of track position from that 14th starting spot, they could go heel or toe-to-toe once again with Shane Van Gisbergen and try to get his 2nd Watkins Glen victory.
Toe-to-toe, heel and toe, it all works on the road course, right? Let's join our crew chief, Larry McReynolds, to talk about shifting.
Yeah, Mike, this is year 5 that we've raced this 27 race car and the 2nd of 4 road course races in 2026. Drivers shift at a lot of different tracks, but shifting at a road course like Watkins Glen is critical, and it can vary on how a driver goes through the gearbox. Let's go to our Toyota Camry cutaway car and see how the sequential shifter actually works. Like it's been for years, the shift lever is on the floorboard to the driver's right. This is a 5-speed gearbox. Now, to downshift, he just keeps pushing the shift lever forward. To upshift, he just keeps pulling the shifter back. Now, let's take a look at a section of this track, what gear the driver will actually be in. This is off turn 5, off the carousel, on the straightaway 4th gear. Into turn 6, a left-hander, downshift the 3rd gear. He stays in 3rd through the short chute. Into the final turn, turn 7, a right-hander.
Hey, that's how I drive it in the video game. I was driving it right. 3rd gear on the little short straightaway, drop the 2nd, pick it back up off the final 4.
Guys, these drivers will be shifting roughly a dozen times per lap and without using the clutch unless you're Shane Van Gisbergen.
That's exactly right, and that's the point that I want to make, Larry. All right, road course racing, yes, you're busy using that lever a lot, but it's the downshifts that are so important when you're utilizing utilizing the downshift to help slow that race car down. Nobody does that better than SVG.
And I
Big
think
difference.
the other thing that you have to remember here, a lot of right-hand turns. And when you have those right-hand turns, the drivers aren't used to it. We saw Tyler Reddick actually getting some work done on his back on pit road yesterday. A lot of strain in the opposite direction, so a full day's work.
All right, the cars exit pit road after checking their pit road speed on this pace lap. And Busch Light is giving you the chance to take home $1,000 today. Follow at Busch Beer on social and enter using hashtag Busch All for One.
That's a good Busch Apple Ale paint scheme. I like that.
In a one for a chance to win.
Fuck it.
Yes, it's mud season in upstate New York. Yes, it rained most of the week, but everything is drying out. Look at all that blue sky. Temperatures in the 60s today and mostly sunny.
Kevin, one thing I want to point out to Mike right now is when that cloud cover came in, the difference it made between sun standing out there in that pre-race and then that cloud cover. Huge difference.
Yeah, it definitely made a huge difference right there as we were standing on that pre-race grid. So we'll see what that does to the tire wear.
So the 10 laps that have been added to the length of this race this year were all added in stage 2. Stage 1 is still 20 laps. Stage 2 is now 30. And the final stage is 50 laps. 40 miles an hour down pit road. And you can run the first two stages without refueling before the stage breaks, if you wish. And this place, there have been challenges on pit road because it's the only place we go where the right side of the car is against the wall.
And it's very easy to overshoot your pit because you're just not used to looking out the right side of the window and get yourself too close to the wall. Get on the end down here. Well, of course, you can leave the wheel loose too. But you get down towards the end of the pit road and it's all downhill.
You picked a fine time to leave me loose.
On the streets of Watkins Glen in 1948. They moved up here because of safety. Get the race off city streets. They built this track. And the front straightaway was between what is now turns 1 and 2, and that's where the pits were. The track was reconfigured some years ago to what we see now, and it's played host to Formula One, to Can-Am, to Trans Am, to a lot of IMSA races.
Bring back F1 to Watkins Glen. They ran the boot. All right, they reestablished the restart zone after the truck race. They repainted the lines, moved a tire stack, and put more signs and shit up so you can see where the fuck you're allowed to start and restart. And green. What an advantage the pole sitter gets with that restart zone at a road course. Remember why they started doing that? Because people were ass packing each other at the Indy road course. Just to create a little separation so we don't have guys killing each other in the first corner on late restarts and whatnot. Although it'll still happen, it just might not be a fucking sport-ending pile-up if it does. Just remember, if SVG's not building a gap, it's because he's not trying that hard. He fucks with these guys. He plays with them. That's what Larson said. He said SVG plays with you. Big dive here from Allmendinger. Woo! Woo! I want to know where Penske got this speed from. Joey won Watkins Glen in 2015 on fuel mileage, of course. Kevin Harvick dominated that race, if I remember correctly, and ran out of gas on the final lap. And then tried to get the car going again and tried to wreck Joey in the last corner, but the car was out of gas and too slow to fucking move him. SVG, if he cannot win for whatever reason, he needs to win both stages, I think. He's close enough. He needs max points. Win stage 1, win stage 2, win the race. So they're going to have to take a risk, I think, today.
Well, where this is really going to get interesting, guys, is around 12, lap 12, lap 15. That's where we saw these cars fall off yesterday. And I think up in the front of this pack, I think a lot of these guys are trying to take care of their tires. In the middle of the pack, you have to do everything that you can do to put yourself in a position to make up those positions when you have the opportunity with everybody.
Cam on board Austin Cindric as Chastain dives to the inside of turn one and holds that line into two.
Go, Ross. That's going to give Zilich a chance at getting another position. Whoop.
Look how narrow it is up through the S. It's asking a lot out of these cars.
No!
Very narrow. And now you are
Ross just barely stayed out of the guardrail.
Connor Zillich right with them. He's already got one checker flag this weekend.
Ross has been in all 3 races this weekend, too. He's got a lot of track time.
It really is.
That helps.
Keep that car up on the outside.
It's going to get aggressive.
Go, Zilich. There you go. Zilich needs to be aggressive. He's win or bust as well. They know they're not going to make the chase this year no matter how good they do in points, so just go for the win. I think that's the one advantage he'll have over SVG. SVG's got to race for points and try to get a win. Zilich can just go all out, flip the stages, and be at the front all day long, as long as they don't get spun out like they did at Coda a couple of times or have a bad pit stop. Zilich's season is over. We know he's not making the chase no matter what.
It's going to be a big disadvantage as we get late into the run here.
He could win Watkins Glen, Sonoma, and San Diego, and it ain't going to matter. And he could get lucky and win Daytona in the summer, too. It ain't going to be enough.
Way around the corner. Traditional oval track racers like myself and Clint, we want to get to the middle of the corner and put the gas down and try to get it. Yeah, and that just tears up those back tires. Our strategy to do today, so they get this first
I don't understand what's up with the Hendrick cars. Slow in practice, slow in qualifying, slow to start the race.
as to what that tire wear is going to be. So as you see right now from the Goboli camera of Michael McDowell, as they enter the bus or the carousel right here, Shane Gisbergen is just pacing himself.
This is a pattern with McDowell. Show up on road courses, qualify top 5, look like you're going to contend in stage 1, and then they fuck him on strategy or something, and then you don't see him the rest of the day. But sometimes he'll pop back up and get a good finish.
Most of our are going to win already, but this is his opportunity to shine. Very good road racer, and he proved that this weekend. Great qualifying effort, has a good day going on. What surprised me a bit is you see the 71 in Big Show.
Yeah, and he's got a fresh set of shoes today. He's got different shoes on from practice. I never could do that, Clint. I had the same pair of shoes, especially when I was. Well, I wasn't superstitious. I didn't want anything to be different with how my feet slid on those pedals. You see, the gas pedal is really unique with the way that foot pad slides up and down the shaft of that pedal. So it stays with the ball of his foot.
You think those are PBA approved?
I don't know, but I really thought that we should make those tire packs down there like bowling
Bowling
pins,
balls.
because somebody's gonna hit 'em.
Sure.
That was my idea, Harvick.
At the top of the accelerator pedal, and it slides on the pedal so that the top and the ball of his foot stay in the same position all the time instead of your foot having to slide up. I like that.
Yeah, and the way that these floor mount pedals, which means the bottom of the pedal is mounted to the floor, it just has a weird flow to the way that the pedal moves. So you have to do something with the pad to keep it in the right spot.
My leaderboard's working today.
Michael McDowell Chevrolet one away from the field by 4 seconds over Chastain, Zillich, and Logano.
6 laps in. Let me check the fall off here. Best lap for SBG was his previous lap. Wow. SBG just ran his fastest lap of the race on lap 5. We're not seeing fall off yet. It takes about 10 to 12 laps before you see just a massive drop off. You know, SVG being so dominant kind of makes these road courses easier to call strategy wise for everybody else because you know you can't beat him head to head. So take the stage points and just try to hope you get a top 5 or be there at the end and at least see him at the end of the race. I feel like less people flip the stages now since he came along. There will be guys who do it, obviously, but used to you'd have like 30 fucking cars flip a stage and like 6 of them stay out. Now you'll have like a dozen guys or more, or about 10 or 12 guys try to just say, fuck it, I'm taking the stage points. I bet you the Hendrick cars flip the stage. I guarantee you that. They're all running like shit. Slow start for Reddick. Do you remember when they first made the Gen 6, they wanted to do 550 horsepower again? One test at Charlotte, and the drivers were on their hands and knees going, please, God, don't make us drive this car at 550. Please, God, don't. They were testing it at Charlotte. They had like a 10-foot spoiler and 550 horsepower on it. It's just like, God damn it, dude. Have we learned nothing? Yeah, Michael McDowell's best lap, only 2/10 off of Shane. That's pretty good.
And Mike Shane Van Gisbergen continues to be the fastest car on the track lap after lap. And yesterday, he wasn't happy with it. There was something with the tire that was throwing him off. Felt like he was on top of the track. And I talked to his crew chief, Stephen Doran. He said he softened him up for today, and they felt like they had a good handle on it. Didn't have to make any other adjustments, though. And Kevin was talking a little bit ago about what he does differently and how he drives differently than his competitors. He goes deeper in the corner, but his crew chief told me it's that brake modulation, how he uses the brakes, and how he uses the clutch to really keep those rear tires happy and intact, and he doesn't burn them up as quick as others, Josh.
The guys in the booth talked about how important of a race this is for the Trackhouse. It's been a really good track for Ross Chastain as of late. 2 straight top 10s.
Damn, 3 Trackhouse cars in the top 5. Holy hell. That's wild for 2026. I was wondering how long would it take for SVG to raise the fucking road course program at Trackhouse company wide. Like, Ross's first win was on a road course. Suarez won at Trackhouse on a road course. And with SVG, you would think, yeah, all these guys should be stepping their game up, having him around to lean on for information. Yeah, Trackhouse and Penske have speed, motherfucker. Hendrick is out to lunch, and Trackhouse and Penske have speed. Yeah, good luck with that. catch him, you better wreck him.
Change the way that all of our traditional oval racers think about road racing. And the bad news is they're just not going to figure out a whole lifetime full of experience to go with it. And you know, the things that Shane does is he can go into the corner deeper when he wants to, as we saw in practice or qualifying yesterday. But it's really that he doesn't go in as deep and uses less brake pressure and gets that full speed up in the car, rolls further around the corner.
Cindric and Joey have traded fifth a time or two here. Blaney just passed Bell for seventh.
How did it ever work out for you when you tried somebody else's setup or tried to somebody else's
I had somebody that was a teammate, and I did, you know, at times, and he came to me and
Hell, Boyer, you had Harvick as a teammate, and it sure didn't rub off on you. Now, Boyer was really good in 2010, and then in 2012 at Michael Waltrip Racing, and 2013. 2018 at Stewart Haas was a great year for Boyer.
leader? We were privileged to be able to sit in on his team meeting this morning.
got a big day today. Great opportunity for us. Strategy will be a little bit varying today. You know, it's probably at least a 3-stop strategy. I don't see the 2-stop stuff being a play with the length of the race now, with it being longer and how the tires were wearing yesterday. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Let's go. Have a great day. Have a good day. Happy birthday, Jimmy. Happy birthday, Jimmy. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Zillage was second in Friday's truck race and won yesterday's O'Reilly race, taking the lead on the final turn of the race from one of his best friends, Jesse Love. 9 to go in stage 1.
Oh, I see Ricky got off track. They just casually showed that on replay going to commercial. Ricky went off track at the same place that Sheldon Creed got his ass ripped out from under him yesterday. Go bowling. It's a shame there won't be a weather delay today. We'd go bowling, as in I'd put my VR headset on and bowl because it'd be funny. And I know I'm in the minority on this one, but it really did not sit right with me that Priest wrecked Ty Gibbs at Texas. I'm totally on Gibbs' side on that one. I think Priest is a fucking bitter, jealous asshole because, you know, he's never really accomplished anything. And I like Priest, but I'm just calling it how it is. He's bitter and he's jealous, and he wrecked Ty for no damn reason. Remember, though, the next-gen cars can actually go through the grass. You can take a next-gen car and drive straight through the grass, and you ain't really going to tear nothing up. Because the nose is lifted a little bit. It's not vacuum sealed to the ground. Like, why? How you gonna just wreck a guy because you're pissed off that he gets to drive fast cars? He literally said, "I hate when somebody like that has a fast car and don't deserve it. I've had it." Like, dude, worry about your own shit. Like the fact that both your teammates are outperforming you, which seems to be a recurring pattern in Priest's career, getting outperformed by at least 2 teammates. Just me throwing shade today. So how come they didn't penalize Kyle Busch for wrecking John Hunter? And it's like, well, maybe they should have, but at the same time, Kyle had the excuse that the right front was broken, but he obviously wrecked him on purpose. But he didn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna go wreck him on purpose." Like they've shown that if it's premeditated, you're gonna get a fucking slap on the wrist. That's a very unflattering picture of Alex Palou. Why is his teeth all fucked up in the picture?
14.6 to go in stage one. Shane Van Gisbergen, 5 seconds up on Michael McDowell. He is 8 ahead of Connor Zilic and 11 ahead of Ross Chastain.
Did he just say ovulating road course? I'm kidding. We have a 1.2 seconds of fall off on the leader, SVG. And like I said, the cooler temperatures and the higher horsepower combined are creating more tire wear. You think hotter temperatures would create more tire wear, but the cooler temperatures does because the track doesn't take rubber as well when it's cooler. And when tracks take rubber, it lessens the tire wear. So if there's not going to be as much rubber today, you're going to see a little more tire wear than usual, potentially. Larson running back there with fucking Austin Dillon. It's about pit stop time. About 4 to go, you'll see guys starting to pit.
Nobody has gained more than 3 positions. The biggest movers have only gained 3 spots. However, there are some drivers who are going the other way.
Well, this is really when it's going to show up. It's going to start showing up right now. Lap 12 is probably where we started, guys. Austin Cindric stopped yesterday in practice. He's like, I can't drive it. Well, guess what? Today you can't stop as we see
Austin Dillon.
What are your options for the rest of this stage?
Flipping the stage.
Remember, the fuel window is 34 to 36 laps, so you can do this race on 2 trips to pit road. But remember what Randall Burnett told that 88 crew that we just saw? It's probably a 3-stop race. I think what you're going to see, remember, they close pit road 2 laps before the end of the stage when the leader crosses the start-finish line. I think this next lap, and for sure with 3 to go, you're going to see a lot of them come to pit road and do what we call flip the stage. That means they'll have the track position when the stage ends.
Bell just waved Busher by for position. I think Bell's having a hard time. I expected Bell to be up there with SVG and McDowell. All Bell has done is go backwards out of the top 10.
I'm super intrigued to see what happens at the beginning of stage 2 when we got some guys that, especially if it's one of these good cars like SVG or somebody, to be able to see how fast they can make up that ground and how these worn-out tires refire.
Reddick flipping the stage. Reddick will be dangerous with track position, I think. Great paint scheme.
He gives up, I believe, 15th place to come and pit running right where he started. Kyle Larson comes in with him.
And a lot of these guys are, 15th, 14th, 15th place back. And
The Hendrick cars flipping the stage was the easiest call I've ever seen.
even if they get passed by 10 guys right off the bat in the second stage, they've still put themselves in a better position. You just want to have a net gain from where you pitted right here.
Reddick away, Alex Bowman finishing up with his stop. Kyle Larson.
Hendrick today looks as bad as Gibbs did the first year of the next gen on road courses. Remember that? They ran like 25th or worse. Truex ran like 25th after dominating, being one of the best road racers of the previous decade.
3 to go in stage 1.
From his time at Michael Waltrip Racing all the way through the time in the 78. Zilic flipping the stage, like I said, what the fuck do they need points? They're like 30th. You're not making the chase from 30th. McDowell. I think SBG should take the points. But like Boyer said, a lot of cars pitting, that puts pressure on you. He can flip the stage and still get stage points. Yeah, Larry Mac's right. Maybe he should pit. Joey's going to take the points. You know that. Chastain and Joey desperately need points. Cindric needs points as well. SVG needs somebody so far ahead he can pit and still get some points.
little bit bigger play. 16.
See what he does.
38 starters did not come
And SVG's pitting.
And here we go with 2 to go. When he crosses that start finish line.
When they hit 2 to go, pit road closes. Remember.
And the advantage that he had taking the being the leader was he could wait an extra lap. But they saw how many cars pitted. They knew that they would be in big trouble if they stayed on the racetrack.
So far, so perfect for Shane Van Gisbergen in 11th.
Shane Van Hamburger.
They counted down all the way into the number 1 box. Remember, a lot of these teams, they swap the front changer and the rear changer just to keep things in that muscle memory the same. Solid stop for the 97.
Yeah, I love when he took off right
We got a Chastain, Logano, Blaney battle for a stage win here.
every chance that you get. You see a lot of guys that burn the tires. He just locked the thing forward, managed that wheel spin to be virtually none.
He came in leading. He comes out in, I believe, 9th place. 8th or 9th place. With Ross Chastain taking over the lead. SVG is still in position to gain some stage points.
And these stage points right here, no surprise.
Chastain and Joey are living on the chase bubble this year, so this is important. Cindric as well. Cindric was like 14th or 15th in the standings coming into this, ahead of Joey.
They are going to be buried in the back of this pack.
All of the Penske cars stayed out. They're now running 2, 3, 4 with Allmendinger fifth.
1 to go.
In position to pick up the final
We've been lean, mean, and green.
lap from now.
See the different options that you have outside of turn 1 right there, but on that curve or over that curve and on the inside. That's the great part about the tire packs is being able to have those options still with the room that they left inside of the outside of the curve and the tire packs that they put down. But Ross Chastain, we talked about him needing to make a day out of this, and they're choosing to take these points right here and put themselves in a spot to make sure that they get something out of this day.
And speaking of days, look at the 22 right behind him. I remember yesterday in practice, Kevin wondered, man, these guys are still not on pace. Really turned their day around in that qualifying run, matching the pace of Austin Cindric. He was fast in practice, but that 22 car wasn't necessarily as fast as he was. Made some big wholesale changes and got themselves in a position to get stage points right here. Big turnaround.
Guys, speaking of stage points, Chase Elliott stayed out to score stage points. He's not going to score.
Chase Elliott was so far behind, they stayed out to try to get points, and he's going to finish 12th. Ross Chastain wins stage 1. Logano, Blaney, Cindric, and Allmendinger 5th. Nemechek 6th, Bell 7th. Bubba and Riley stayed out as well for stage point. I don't know why Riley would stay out for stage points. He's so far back. Bubba trying to get points makes sense. Was that fucking 3 wide for a stage point there at the end?
Right at the line, pops up into 10th spot and grabs that final point away from Bubba Wallace.
Well, Bubba didn't get any goddamn points. Got beat by McDowell on much fresher tires right at the end. I keep replaying gunfights from Uncharted over and over in my head while I'm sitting here. You know how that is when you play a video game you played before and you get into it and you play it for a while, and then when you stop playing it, it's all you can think about. Shane Ware.
Possibly as that race ended. He lost the regular season championship by 1 point last year. And, you know, I think when you start to see those things, every moment matters now with the way that the chase format is.
Check out the all-new Fox Sports digital show Speed with Harvick and Buxton, fueled by Poet. Subscribe to Speed on Fox on YouTube, the Fox Sports app, or wherever you get your podcasts. Now, here was the race for the final stage point. You think points aren't important? Watch this.
Oh, yeah, they're close right here. You see McDowell on the inside, Riley Herbst on the outside, and Bubba Wallace is right there in the middle and just misses out on getting that final point.
A couple of drivers had trouble on pit road. Brad Keselowski slid through his pit. He is now 35th. And Noah Gregson, remember, we're pitting on the right side at the only time that we do that this year. And
Poor Bubba. They tried to get him a stage point, and he got beat by fresh tires.
14 cars did not stop under green. Regan.
The plan from the start of the day for Joey Logano was to do what they could to get stage points in stage 1 and 2. That worked out in stage 1. Needs a little bit of turn in that car after lap 3. Josh, stage 1.
Joey's in panic mode. They got to get all the points they can get.
They felt like the rear suspension was falling out of it by the end of that run because of the tire wear. Gus went 4 tires in the fuel tank.
Austin Cinder comes in fourth, said he's a little bit too tight overall. They told him he's getting on the outside and 2 and 3 air pressure adjustment to help.
And the race for 25th goes to Ross Chastain. Now they'll be like, what, 23rd or something?
After they stop at the end of a caution-free stage number 1 in Watkins Glen.
And we all float on. We already know this race will get a no on the pole because no Hendrick cars are running worth a damn today. Early rumors say that the Clash will return to Daytona next year and be the Monday night the following day after the Super Bowl. So Clash back to Daytona.
When your teeth are sensitive,
Oh, God damn it.
The 2026 won the shortest of 3 stages at Watkins Glen. 23 laps now complete. Shane Van Gisbergen has led 20 of the 23 laps. Ross Chastain the other 3. And Ty Gibbs was 8th before green flag pit stops. Got a big gain there. He is now 4th. John Hunter Nemechek's crew was over the wall too soon. He will restart at the back. And biggest movers, the RCR cars jumped up a bunch, along with front row Zane Smith and Noah Gregson and the Wood Brothers' Josh Berry.
Yeah, you see Austin Dillon up there in 8th spot. Tyler Reddick, we saw him earlier passing for 14th spot. He's up at 6th, so got some new players up at the front.
Now remember, Austin Dillon stopped. He was the first driver to pit road back at lap 11? Yes, lap 11. Go bowling as part of the festivities here at Watkins Glen International. Regan Smith joined Michael McDowell and
I guess this has been about as quick as a stage caution can be.
they got to celebrate everything that makes bowling so popular, whether you're bowling with friends, family, or even with NASCAR drivers.
You a good bowler, Clint?
I like bowling.
You do?
Goes hand in hand with a good cold beer.
I think Chuck looks like a good bowler, don't you?
Yo.
23 complete.
Watching the SVG show. Hey, Kyle Busch, top 10. How the hell did that happen?
I agree with you, but keep an eye on this cat right here in the 45 car. He talked about how disappointed he was in his qualifying run, how much confidence he had in his race car, and he's marching to the front. Started 15th.
I'm interested to see if Zillage can take off with these guys and keep pace.
14 cars stayed out to get stage points. Only 7 of them ended up getting points. Now they're all buried in the back. Rest of the field pitted early. Oh, SBG, you ain't clear, dude. He almost cleared himself on McDowell.
Takes off in that restart zone.
Look how defensive SBG's driving down turn 1.
Anywhere in that little box.
Because he kind of squeezed McDowell there.
They were 3 wide into turn 1 back in 6th place.
Yeah, these are, you saw them out there cleaning the track a little bit, but this is really when those marbles come into play, when you have to run side by side through some of these corners.
That is a very good point, Kevin. Those marbles that we saw on the outside, when you're too wide, you have to run through them, and it takes a while to clean those off your tires. It's not just a corner or two, sometimes even a lap.
Yeah, if you get all 4 tires up in those marbles, but it's really, we see some contact right there.
Oh.
Cole Custer and Carson Hocevar, more contact in the back. Zane Smith in the 38, Kyle Larson.
Damn, Zane Smith about put Larson into the tire wall.
Still struggling.
And here comes Blaney.
Larson got a problem. Larson's got a problem.
Shaking the car back and forth like
What the
he
hell?
had a tire or wheel issue.
He was checking out the tires, maybe?
Typically you would shake the car around like that if you thought something was wrong, but with those marbles, and now he's still stuck in that second lane. No matter how they clean it up, you're still collecting all those marbles.
9 exited the bus stop single file, got a little gap, but the rest of the field was able to make that up back on the return.
Good God, Larson is getting just abused right now.
Kevin, I see Zillage put some pressure on McDowell for second.
Zillage stepping his game up.
Now and
There's about to be a wreck in the S's here, I'm telling you.
sure that Zillage has that same patience in him yet, knowing the expectations.
There's about to be a wreck out of the S's.
On the screen,
They're going to go 3 wide into the bus stop. Nope. Brad actually backed off. Brad's car looks really slow. Now he's the one getting bullied.
SVG said during his media availability earlier this weekend that if you get the marbles, it could cost you about 3 seconds a lap for as many as 3 laps before you got those tires cleaned off again.
I think you might see a move to the inside for Zillage right here. I wouldn't want to pounce on him as fast as I possibly can, try to make this fast.
McDowell driving a little defensively, but Zillage has been driving hard into the corner all weekend in all 3 vehicles. The truck, the rally car, the cup car.
But try to make the pass while you still have some goodie left in your cage.
Textbook pass there, and I like that McDowell let him go. If you're going to get past, what you want to do is take the least amount of add to your lap time.
Yes, sir, and that is a good point. But I also want him to go up there as that young Ricky, put pressure on that guy that I'm having trouble with.
Anybody gonna wreck Ty Gibbs because they're mad that he gets to drive fast cars because his last name?
Get a good measuring stick on where you are. Like where's your car? Where is he better? Be close enough to be able to analyze his car and say, okay, he's better through the center of the corner. I don't have as much grip. Am I going to fall off when he is? What do I want the pace to be? I don't want to just sit back here and ride, or do I? Do I want to take his experience and not let him know what I have to keep him from making his car better?
You're starting to see a little bit of what I thought we may see and alluded to earlier in the show with Gibbs, Toyota, Reddick, Toyota. They have been making more grip week in and week out in 2026 than most cars. I think you're starting to see them inch to the front.
Team Trackhouse first, second, and 19th right now because those two stages. The offense spin the stage. See how long it takes him to get back into contention, or if he can. He's made it to 18th.
Yeah, and that's what I want to see. I want to see how these guys can get themselves back through the field with that tire advantage. We think that the tire advantage is going to be bigger than what we thought it was last year, and I think that's definitely showed us that that's the case.
Get a longer run on this set of tires than he did the first set.
Pressure tires, 4 laps pressure tires, and some guys. It's definitely going to make a difference at the end of these runs.
Kyle Busch's time in the top 10 didn't last long, did it?
Keselowski dust up, and look at how many spots they each lost since the restart. Right back in 36th place after all that sorted out.
I can't believe Brad's never won a road course because in the early 2010s he was always in contention at Watkins Glen.
Right now, put some pressure on our leader.
NASCAR's current best versus NASCAR's rookie phenom, and they both drive for the same team.
We can't really call him a rookie phenom now after the year he's had, but he's going to figure it out and he's going to be great for a long time, I believe. Oh, Zilich is putting the heat on him. Once again, is SVG half-assing because it's a longer run on this set of tires? Or is he really trying and Zilich is just this good to stay with him? Can't get too excited when, oh, they're catching SVG, and then he just starts gapping them again. Ozzy. Ozzy, we about to have a banana pudding milkshake from Cookout. But you can't have none, buddy. That's all for me. EO jumping on Ozzy's back just now. When's the last time Mike Joy's been at Watkins Glen before this year?
Shane Van Gisbergen has led all but three. The 3 laps after he pitted under green, surrendering the lead to Ross Chastain. Chastain, when we last checked on him, was in 18th place, and that's where he runs right now. As Van Gisbergen and Silich are 1-2. Larry?
Yeah, Mike, I've been looking at the data on
Give McDowell credit for being consistently a top 3 car this far into the race.
They pretty much overlay it. But when I look at differential around the racetrack, they're pretty, but just like qualifying yesterday, where Van Gisbergen has the advantages, especially from the middle of the bus stop off. He gets through it, he gets off a little better than
He gets off better than Connor Zillich. Pause. Gooner Zillowich.
He is keeping him honest. That's a 99 to a 95. It's a 63 to a 61. They have been right there, but Kevin, you know as well as I do, the closer you run to that race car, the more you wear your stuff.
Yeah, the closer you get, even on a road course on these fucking stupid ass cars, you heat your damn tires up. You gotta back off, cool down, and try again.
I think that you're looking inside, but I'm not so sure that those types of tricks aren't going to work on that 97.
Well, Kevin, when you see the car, Connor Zillich running in second place right there, this is almost a perfect scenario for what he and the team wanted for today. The goal was to get in a position to where they could be behind Shane Van Gisbergen, follow him, figure out exactly how to pace these tires in this Cup car, which is different than the cars that he's been running up until this point at Watkins Glen. Right now, he's just told the team that, yes, I am managing my brakes, I'm managing my tires. They've been on the radio continuously reminding him about that. And when you think about the pressure that 88 team is under to have a good performance today, they told me all that matters to us is to make sure Connor is having fun. The rest will take care of itself. Josh?
Well, Ty Gibbs currently running in the fourth position. Traditionally, he's been good on road courses.
Ty got wrecked at Talladega and then got wrecked by that idiot Priest last week, so he needs a good day.
Tyler Allen identified a number of areas that he gets better at, and one of those is setting up the car a little bit better. They've been too free in the past. Came over the radio at the end of that first run, said once again he was just too free to make the moves that he wants to in this race. The team also reminding him that this stage, 5 laps longer, preserve his tires, Jamie.
And Josh, just behind him, Tyler Reddick in the 45, up 10 spots since the start of this race. This has been a challenging road course for Tyler, and I talked to his crew chief, Billy Scott. He said they applied something at Circuit of the Americas earlier in the season that worked. Obviously, he went to Victory Lane. They were able to apply that here. The car so far, so good, but he did get some damage on the left front down into turn 1 earlier. The crew checked it out. All looks good. They made an air pressure adjustment to help him out.
Thanks, Jamie. There's Reddick in 5th, ahead of Austin Dillon, the first car to lead the pit stop under green, which was at lap 15. Now, fastest through the bus stop. Look at these times. On average, of the laps that we have run under green, Van Gisbergen with a 10th on the field there. McDowell and Gibbs fairly close, but as you've been saying all day, Kevin, there's his advantage right there.
Well, that's SVG's advantage, but it sure looks like we found one of the most important sections on the racetrack based upon the running order and fastest bus stops times. They're identical.
38 drivers, all still on the field. Running lap 14 of 30 in stage 2 of
Oh boy, the All-Star race at Dover. Hey Dylan, any update on our 600 tickets? I've been meaning to ask.
At Watkins Glen, 17 laps out of 30 in stage 2. The final stage will be 50 laps. With Shane Van Gisbergen out in front of teammate Connor Zillich by about the same 0.6 of a second. That it's been. Now they've just gone through the inner loop is the official name of what we call the bus stop. That's what it looks like. There at the end of that back straightaway. And let's look at our 2 leaders and use our ghost car to compare them there.
Yeah, and what you're actually going to see is Connor's going to have a little more straightaway speed down here. Might drive it in just a little bit harder.
Tires are nice and worn out now. Let me look at the lap times. At least 1 second of fall off for everybody. In some cases, about a second and a half.
That second left-hander, and that carries all the way to the carousel and gains him a car length every lap.
One thing that excites me, though, is what we're seeing out of that rookie, Connor Zillich. He had the excitement. We all heard the hype. Can anybody run with that SVG? And the hope was it was Connor Zillich, and he's proven that today. If that SVG slips one wheel anywhere, he's going to be there for the taking. It's keeping him honest for sure.
Tyler Reddick's 5th.
Well, what would it take to beat SVG today? We asked him.
I can't believe Austin Dillon's holding 6th.
There's yesterday.
I think it's going to take a perfect day to win on Sunday. It's not easy to make mistakes and still win the race. You see it with Shane at the road courses all the time. He doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't put himself in silly positions. You know, the challenge of going out and trying to beat him is one that I really enjoy.
Gibbs has caught McDowell for 3rd.
Connor Zillich leads a lap here today. It will be his first in the Cup Series. Here's his radio.
Taking care of your stuff, man. We're going to go this run in the last one. Just remember that. Yeah, I know. Taking it easy. Copy that.
No pressure. The next car is 5.5 seconds behind him.
Yeah, and honestly, that kind of puts a little bit of a damper into SVG's plans because I think when he has somebody pushing him, he has to run a little more pace than he probably wants to run. Now, caution.
And caution is out.
Caution.
The first caution for cause today.
A banner fell.
There is the debris.
Or is that a tent?
What's that, Kevin?
Is that a tent?
Something has obviously blown onto the racetrack. Not sure where it came from.
The fuck?
Well, we can show you.
It's a tent.
Oh,
Somebody's canopy.
Oh my god. You gotta nail those fuckers down.
We're not Kansas anymore, Toto.
yeah, but you see a lot of things.
That
like
is
this.
amazing. I love the fact that Fox actually has a camera shot of that.
Something went through there.
Yeah, then it blows all the way out onto the racetrack.
I wish somebody would have hit it.
The soaring center not far from here. Where you can go
It just
gliders, but
so conveniently blew right out of the racing groove. I wish somebody come around there and hit that.
just when you think you've seen everything. We're under caution for
That was funny.
stage 2. What do we do here, Larry?
Yeah, Mike, there's going to be 9 to go when they get around here with the pits open. If you're going to flip the stage, you were going to come 3 or 4 laps from now.
Stay out.
I think if you want to win this race, you better pit now and flip the stage, but we know some near the back.
You want to flip the stage this early, though?
Probably a guy like that Chastain.
Flipping the stage this early is kind of concerning to me.
It worked for the first stage. Look for him to stay out. Maybe try to capitalize again on stage point.
And these types of moments, if you have another quick caution or something happen, that can totally flip these races upside down.
McDowell stayed out.
Now stays out.
Suarez stayed out.
Well, there's never a question. for
Suarez
the
needs
Cutter
points.
Sales. What they would do is immediately pit when we get around to here. The car's still too tight to the rights. It's a little better to the lefts now. Josh?
The call for the 54 was M&M. They came in to pit here. The biggest complaint for Ty Gibbs is just getting too free towards the end of those runs, Jamie.
Shane Van Gisbergen's led 38 laps today. He said the tires are wearing, but they're not bad at all. He wondered if this was too soon to come, but they said, I think everybody's coming. We need to come in. 4 tire stop for Shane Van Gisbergen.
Some great cars stayed out on track, and we will document this and sort it out for you when
Majority of the field pitted here, so yeah, if you want to win the race, you probably should have pitted here. I felt like that was so early, but like Harvick said, you could get a quick caution after this.
I think that's the moment we've all been waiting for from Hendrick Motorsports as far as the speed to go with. They did a great job at Martinsville. They didn't dominate that race, and he took control of this race and made it happen. So great day for Chase Elliott. Won 2 races as early in the year as he's ever won multiple races in the season. So could be dangerous.
join Kevin and the crew every Tuesday and Thursday for Kevin Harvick's Happy Hour. Now, 6 cars stayed on track and did not pit. McDowell, Suarez, Bell, Wallace.
Hey, remember that thing I said earlier about McDowell showing up, qualifying top 5, running well, and then a bad strategy call takes him out of contention? That bad strategy call just happened. Now, his crew chief is saying what I was thinking initially. The other guys are going to have to run the next 7 or 8 laps on their tires, and then they're going to have the tire advantage on SPG and those guys later. So that's why I was like, maybe stay. I said stay out. My first instinct was stay out, but then the majority of the field pitted and made me wrong.
31st or so.
And most of them are. And it's going to be about 4 to 5 laps because they're going to flip the stage and pit with 2 or 3 to go anyhow.
Yeah. That's going to be I don't know. We'll have to see how it works out, but odds are a little against you.
Did you play marbles as a kid?
I did.
Well, it's no fun in a race car at this age. Listen to this radio remix.
Yeah, I'm with Larry Mack now that like 2/3 of the field did that strategy.
Well, there you go. And that's exactly what we were talking about. It's what we heard about and saw in practice. Rear grip issues on these long runs. Rear grip starts going away, get loose, and those marbles you do not want to get on a restart too wide getting the marbles. They picked a lot of them up. It kind of self-cleans a little bit. But look at them just coming off the tires as they're cleaning their tires up around that bottom groove. And see all those.
That's the hard part as you go on these restarts. You have no choice but to go on the second lane into these marbles. So they clean them up the best that they can under the caution. But when you're double wide, you're still going to pick some up.
And what happens there, those hot tires hit that, and it just kicks right on top of that, sticks to your tires for a couple laps, and it's like you're on ice.
So the Spire Motorsports Chevys will restart first, second, and the Hocevar back in 21st.
Food's here.
We get ready to finish off stage 2 here. They'll take the green with 7 to go. Chase Briscoe had to jack up his car twice and drop from 8th to 20th on the pit stop. Here we go.
You can already see SVG down at the bottom, trying to get work done quick. Here he comes.
Yeah, and this is
SVG's like, damn, I can go win a stage now. Oh, and Raleigh goes around.
little car. Didn't know that they were 3 wide right there. It looked like to me.
Oh, Raleigh.
The sandwich there. Van Gisbergen on the bottom.
Yeah, watch what SVG will be able to do going into that bus stop. Still double wide.
Austin Dillon just got about squeezed into the fucking guardrail by Nemechek.
Connor Zilic getting mired back in traffic, didn't get through him quite.
Yeah, SVG passed like 3 cars in one corner, and Zillich didn't get around
Was
any.
able to throw that car in there and make that pass. Tyler Reddick gets shoved wide, but
Oh, and Byron's around in front of the entire damn field, and of course Blaney's in it. That's about his damn luck.
Out of the bus stop.
Blaney drives on.
We stay green. Byron gets it.
Byron's starting to roll. I don't think anything's broken on the
way worse,
24.
guys. With William Byron turned around in the middle of that turn like that.
I was like, he's wrecked in front of the whole damn field and only got hit once. Now it's broke.
So he will head back to pit road as McDowell brings them back to the start-finish line. With a second on Suarez, Bubba Wallace under fire for
Fucking SVG's passing for third already.
And this is the advantage that Shane has. He's able to just let his foot off the brake and modulate that brake pedal unlike anybody else.
Suarez, Van Gisbergen, and Wallace for second. And Reddick with them. A gap back to Christopher Bell. Nemechek, Gibbs, Dillon, and Bush the top 10.
Yeah, and you were right on that 45 car, Clint. I mean, he's found his way through traffic better than Connor Zilic, and he's able to put himself right in the position right here to be with that 97 car of SVG. So every time we go through these cycles, you start to see this field get a little bit different at the front of the pack, and that's Tyler Reddick that's put himself.
Zillich lost a lot of ground on this run here.
Makes his way to his pit stop.
He'll get almost all the spots back.
Dispatches.
Yeah, and he's going to go up there and win this stage.
I can't believe SPG's going to get to win a stage and have a chance to win the race.
Inner loop.
And show you what happened that ended up with William Byron turned around.
All of this because a tent blew onto the racetrack.
Up going through the infield.
Oh, Austin Dillon did it. He hit Ty Gibbs,
Right there, he hit the
and then they
inside
stacked
wall,
up
and
behind
you
him.
see contact.
Byron went around and bam, right into Blaney.
He gets Chris
And then Joey turned to 34 trying to get through it.
Butcher was on
What a miss.
But even before that, I even saw Reddick side by side. I don't know if he clipped that.
Dude, he made it through.
He was oh so close. Yeah. That's how these restarts get chaotic when you have tires and no tires staying out. It's where this place can wreak havoc on a
Who's that? Was that Bell that missed the bus stop?
Look at this.
You have to do a stop and go if you miss the bus stop.
Now, top of the screen, one car missed.
That was Bell, I think.
And when that happens, you have to come to a complete stop. On the
Paint scheme's
straightaway.
different every damn
That was
week. It's hard to tell.
Christopher Bell.
Yeah.
Hey, saw those two cars in front of him.
Here's a look at that.
Locked up the right front. Knew he was going to miss
He
it.
not
So
only missed, he flat
Woo.
spotted his tire really bad.
I'm not used to seeing Bell struggle on a road course like
Yeah,
this.
really a car that we expect to be up for contending, and just hadn't seen that today. Wasn't able to make his way up.
Guess what? Reddick's going to add to his point lead. He's going to finish second in the stage where McDowell bids.
Cedric there, the two trying to regain some ground inside of Suarez. And he might bring Briscoe with him. Battling back at ninth place now.
And those last few replays, I mean, that's middle of the pack racing. I mean, there is contact, there are things happening, people sliding in the dirt. Look at that, Clint. I mean, just absolutely demolished the 71 car with the tire advantage as well. But as we saw from yesterday in qualifying, and we've seen as he's going through traffic, he's just able to manage the brakes and drive in further than anybody to make those passes.
Larry, coming to the stage in here, will anybody flip this stage? What do you see here?
Well, if you're back in the pack, I don't see why you wouldn't get fresh tires, but you're going to have to come this time. The 97 is pretty convinced the 71 is going to flip the stage. He can run one more lap. He can run to two to go.
McDowell has not been to pit road since lap 17. He's going to run another lap.
There it is. Points outweigh that decision. We're going to stay out and go for these stage points.
Pretty impressed what he's done on 15-lap tires, though.
Yeah, and I think that could bode bad for him as we go down the road here, Larry, because that means everybody else should probably be able to do it. That's why it's been a little bit difficult to pass when these guys get buried in the back of the field.
Nemechek, Berry, Ty Dillon, and Gilliland came to pit road with 3 to go in stage 2. Now Ross Chastain, remember Chastain won stage 1, stayed out, restarted deep in the field. Chastain hasn't quite made it back into point standing territory, but he's up to 12th.
You see McDowell slipping around off the carousel there. It's going to be a tall order to hold these cars out. If one gets under you, 2 or 3 or 4 might get you. Here comes Busch to the inside of Wallace.
Yeah, Kyle Busch has quietly had a pretty good day to start this race, trying to ameliorate his situation from last week to put himself in a better spot to get a good finish.
He's had an excellent day. Andy Street told me this morning, he said their only difficulty is that they were starting deep in the field. They've overcome that.
And that's my point. What I was trying to talk about, one gets under you, two's going to get under you. Dillon to the inside. That's 2 more spots. Here comes Busch.
Kyle Busch going to get stage points.
When you start to get in traffic and you miss the corner because you were in the marbles.
What the hell, McDowell?
Before, and your tires are worn out. Now you're going down the back straightaway and they're going 100 miles an hour faster than you.
Yeah, maybe they should have pitted.
And just like that, as we look from the WinSubMarines.com cam on board Chris Buescher in 6th. Just like that, Richard Childress Racing has 2 cars in the top 5 here at the end of stage 2.
Yeah, they've done a great job with Austin Dillon's car of having some strategy work out for them, but also then being able to have the speed to keep themselves up there. And Kyle Busch, he's had a decent pace all day. So yeah, great day going for RCR. Just need to finish it off.
Let's finish it this time. That's right.
Great day for RCR. Let's finish it this time.
McDowell back there in the back. He may slide clear out of any points.
McDowell is 8th, 4.5 back of the lead, and Connor Zilic has climbed up into the points as we get to the end of stage 2. As he runs side by side with Bubba Wallace down into turn 1, and right behind Michael McDowell.
It's almost like when the 71 was in clean air, he was okay. When he got past it in traffic, that's when those old tires just went away.
It's one thing if it was 1 or 2 laps. That's just too much to ask out of that. I'm actually surprised once he saw that slip up that he didn't pull him down pit road.
because now you're going to also be behind all the guys that short pitted, going to flip the stage.
Briscoe to the inside. The other car that had the
Heard me earlier, I nailed McDowell's typical day on a road course.
He's back at 28 as we finish off this stage.
Did you see how close he was to that guardrail?
Well, you got to be right next to it because the further that you can get to the right to that guardrail, the more that you can straighten out those left-handers and really make that thing line up perfect for you. But SVG got to pit road. He's been in control of this race the whole time, Mike.
He's got a new one off now, though, with Reddick.
Off the final corner for the final lap of stage number 2. Shane Van Gisbergen gets his first stage win since the Charlotte Roval last October. Reddick Gibbs.
SVG wins stage 2, Reddick second. And nobody else anywhere close to Reddick in the standings got stage points. So.
And for the last stage point, Bubba Wallace held off Ross Chastain and Michael McDowell. Shane Van Gisbergen, stage.
Now, Mr. Rossi.
Or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
Stage 2 is complete at Watkins Glen. Van Gisbergen won it. Here's the battle for the last stage points behind 9th place Briscoe. Close at the line. Give that final point.
We've been 3 wide for 10th in the stage today both times.
You know, they stayed out to get stage points and got 0 out of it. So we'll see how this strategy works out when everybody's has the option to pit, but it's not looking good, Jamie.
Well, Shane Van Gisbergen's team has already pitted him twice. They've been steady today, done a good job. They haven't been the fastest on pit road this year, but they're only one of 3 teams that have not made a mistake, and they're a good group of guys. Let's meet Team 97.
Brendan Foley, tire carrier. I'm my mom's favorite.
Evan Marshall, gas man. There's nothing fun about me. I work in accounting. Happy Mother's Day out there, and hey, William.
Austin Holland, tire changer. I sold lady shoes before I got into NASCAR. Happy Mother's Day, moms.
Jared Newsom, you're a tire changer, and I like racing horses.
Marshall McFadden, Jackman. I'm fearful of wreck.
shoe salesman.
Yeah. You have Kim Jong
is
assassinated
right
to
here. I
nuke
think if
everybody.
you're way back in the pack, you may come to pick up
So they're gonna rage quit the world, huh?
I'm staying out. I'm gonna get inside that fuel window, and then we'll make our pit stop. Look at here. Psych. Yeah, a little psych job there. None of the first half dozen or so come to pit road.
Well, Connor Zillich has no shot at winning this race now. Good win, SVG.
That's Bubba Wallace, the first one on to pit road, Regan.
Easy SVG win. 71 took themselves out of contention. Zillich had a shitty restart in traffic, so SVG's got it.
Worked out there, tighter to the right-handers and snapping loose through the lefts. Josh?
I can tell you, Bubba Wallace was really happy to get that final stage point there. Happy with the car. Just 4 tires of fuel for the 23, JB.
The leaders.
Bubba Wallace leads them off pit road after a fill up the Sunoco race fuel with 0.0 carbon bioethanol and some fresh Goodyear Eagles.
Obviously, everybody's got to pit again, but
Runners did not pit, and that includes stage 2 winner.
this is how it's going to go. Bubbles walked all the way into my room. NASCAR on Prime. Pancakes.
At the Glen with James Chris Myers, and after stage 2, coming in, 37-year-old New Zealander and a 19-year-old rookie were the favorites in this race. Shane Van Gisbergen has led the most laps. But Ross Chastain taking stage 1, it's his 3rd stage win this year, still chasing that elusive first victory. The only caution to come out other than that during the stages was the wind blowing intent that actually got onto the track. I kept waiting for Bob Pockress to kind of sneak out of there with some kind of a scoop.
Yeah, then we saw a little action here at the bus stop. I think Busher got into the back of William Byron. You saw contact from Blaney right there and tore the suspension up from the back of the 24. He lifted back into the garage, but Shane Van Gisbergen went on to win stage 2.
Yeah, so Connor Zillich And SVG, that looks like a two-horse race the rest of the way, or just maybe Tyler Reddick.
It is a one-horse race now, I'm
Magic
telling
like
you.
he did on the last road course when he was first, and SVG wound up second.
Don't want to count Reddick out for sure. I think you got to keep your eye on Connor Zilic. The other thing to keep in mind here is McDowell is pitted. Tires have made a huge difference. Now, I don't know if he can drive from 26 back to the front, but if we get a long green flag run here and they have to make green flag pit stops, there's such a amount of tire fall off here. It can make a huge difference, Chris, when these guys decide to pit and how long those cars can hang on.
Yeah, Van Gisbergen has won 5 of the last 6 road courses. The only one he didn't win in that stretch was the one that Tyler Reddick did win. All right, let's go back to the booth.
Thanks, Chris. Here's a look at the inner loop for the bus stop. There at the end of the back straightaway from our aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear. Legends aren't born, they're proven. Out of there, quick squirt into the carousel.
A quick
Down
squirt.
against the curbing. Then head back toward the start-finish line. 47 laps to go.
And we're just going to keep riding around under caution, I guess.
Best restarters this season.
And Ty Gibbs has one of the best pit crews. We've seen that crew
Oh, we
make
come
a
to the
lot
groove,
of
thank God.
positions on pit road. They'll have that in their playbook when we get to this pit stop when they decide to do it. There's going to be some strategy on in a big way for this third stage.
And we don't know what that 45 car has, and even that 54 car of Ty Gibbs, now that they're on the back bumper of that 97 car of SVG. So this is going to give us another measuring stick, and it's not the 88 of Connor Zilic. He fell back to 8.
Let's point out those RCR cars 4th and 5th. That's a good day going for them. Let's bring it home.
All right, stage 3, longest stage of the day at 50 laps. It will require a pit stop. The question will be when. Here we go, back to green.
We're going to learn even more about the tire wear in this stage. SPG's quick to get on that bottom and just protect and make it through turn 1 and get out front and start driving away.
Everybody's been pretty clean off of turn 1 today. It's like they're all pretty nervous about those tire packs out there. These guys have done a great job to be able to not tear anything up yet.
Well, I think that means those tire packs are doing exactly what they needed to do, and that serves a good purpose there. I didn't like when they could run off the track like that. Ready? Put the pressure on him. Let's see what he's got.
Told you yesterday, NASCAR 25 was ahead of the curve on that. You go off the track in NASCAR 25 in turn 1, they give you a penalty. They can see the future.
Chastain went after Briscoe side by side, going into the inner loop, and there he got the spot. So move Chastain up tonight.
I saw Denny Hamlin passing for 11th. He's run about 20th all day long. Now look at him knocking on the door of the top 10.
Ryan Preece to the inside of Denny Hamlin.
Denny won Watkins Glen in 2016.
Richard Childress racing both cars in the top 5. Regan.
Well, Mike, things going very well, as you just mentioned right now. For Richard Childress racing the 3-car of Austin Dillon. Been pleased with the car since the start of the race, has told crew chief Richard Boswell such. And when you think back to Texas last week, maybe a little momentum building for that 3-car. They started in the rear, got a solid result out of it. And then the 8-car, Kyle Busch, much similar, has been very good all day. A little bit tight early on, but they've been making good adjustments on that car. He's liked where it's at. And that's another team that last week, I know the race didn't end that it wanted to, but AD Street had mentioned that things went well, and it motivated all these guys and had everybody pumped up all week, and it is showing on track right now.
Well, they've also done a good job navigating the strategy side of this race, right? And that goes back to not only the crew chiefs on that box, but the war room back at home, Kevin.
Yeah, and when you have the speed in your race cars to be able to keep up like this, I think for Austin Dillon and the off-track stuff hasn't been a problem. But really, it's really important to control the message for that 8-car off the racetrack and on the radio, because if they had great performance last week and they've got good performance again this week, you need that to be the story. So great job getting those cars running good this week.
Chevrolet, 3 of the first 5 spots. And Gisbergen and the RCR cars in Austin Dillon and Busch.
I see another name up there that's quietly crept up into that 6th place, Chris Buescher. We know he can get the job done here, just doing the things that he does best, taking care of business, staying smooth, staying on the racetrack,
just gets the job done. We've seen him in victory lane outdoing the best currently at Cup Road Racing and SVG. So he knows. You're exactly right. He knows exactly how to get it done to get to victory lane here.
Connor Zilliman takes a spot away from Busher, whose teammate Priest is 12th, and team leader Brad Keselowski having a tough day, 37th, but hanging on to the lead lap.
Yeah.
Now, Tyler Reddick running right with Shane Van Gisbergen.
Reddick and the 45 team every week do the same thing. If they're not race winning at the start of the race, they get better and better as the race goes on. They're going to give you a good scare at the end. If there had been a caution for Nemechek with 2 to go last week, he could have given Chase Elliott a scare. Austin Dillon being 4th, I know a lot of it was strategy, but the fact that he can hold his track position every time they've gotten it for him is kind of crazy. That's what I get. I made the joke on Friday when he was the guest commentator for the truck race. I said, yeah, road course expert Austin Dillon. Well, what the fuck did I know? About an hour ago, Hocevar got on his radio and said, I'm never going to let Suarez go again. He can go fuck himself, fucking asshole. So I guess Hocevar was mad at Suarez earlier. Suarez is not a great teammate historically in his career. Joey's got a problem. Flat left front on Joey Logano. He's got a left front tire going down. Oh, what a shame. Joey Logano's bad streak is gonna continue. This could wind up actually bringing out a caution. He's a long way from pit road. We'll just have to see what comes out. There goes a tire carcass. It's in the grass. If it, and they throw a caution, debris, the tire carcass on 22. Caution is out. Yeah, save his ass.
Welcome back to Watkins Glen.
Somewhat.
Logano has had trouble. He's lost a tire, and it ends up on the track, and the yellow flag waves for the 4th time today.
Yeah, and I think that the tire's actually against the guardrail, but that rocker panel, Mike, was coming apart so bad. I don't think they had any choice but to throw the caution. See that left front tire right here? I don't know if it was down before he got onto the brakes, but it looked like it was.
Larry, this warms things up in the old pit box, doesn't it? Well, we got 40 laps to go. We're probably about a lap or 2 from opening pit road. Gonna go back racing probably with what, about 30
Pit.
I think you got to come here and try to save a little bit.
Pit.
A lot of cars still on the lead lap.
So officially, the caution is for debris. Logano makes it to pit road to make repairs. Everybody's still on the lead lap except William Byron, who will get the free pass. Regan.
Yeah, Mike, just to add on the 22 of Joey Logano, about 2 laps ago, he came on the radio and said he felt like something was breaking in the front end of that car, and then it was shortly thereafter we saw that flat left front tire. I'm looking at the wheels that comes off the car right now. The wheel looks fine, so maybe something else more wrong going with that 22.
Joey is on a stretch, the worst of his career since his rookie season. He's finished 30th or worse the last 3 races. Now, that little windstorm, that little mini tornado that picked up that tent, put it on the racetrack, well, the wind has caught the attention of the drivers today. Here's a radio remix.
There's like a mini tornado going on here, and it was picking up everything in its sight. It picked up 2 tents through one on the track. I think it was high, too. No, it's not. It was huge. It was thrown all over the place on the backstretch. Gnarly. Oh, do you see this tornado in the infield? Yeah, I'll watch it. On top of the S's, there's a tent that's flying.
Yeah, a lot of the spotters over there having some chatter back and forth. You actually bring multiple spotters to the racetrack right here. So as much as the crew chief and spotter typically talk on the radio, now you have to listen to 3 or 4 spotters. There's a lot of airtime, Clint.
Well, let me tell you, keep an eye on this pit road. SVG's crew has been good. They haven't been great.
And it is open this time, guys.
Yes, sir.
Reddick going to win the race off pit road and lead every lap for the rest of the day.
Puts the pressure on SVG's pit crew.
Yeah, and I think you're right. The best pit crew is that 54, as we've seen most of the day right now.
They stayed out?
And the others
Oh,
inside the
man.
box and headed for pit road.
Did anybody else stay out? Almendinger stayed out. Bubba stayed out.
Connor Zillage continues to
McDowell,
try to-
that's this is a huge break for McDowell.
Early on. Right now, he is as tight as he's been all day through the right-handers. He needs some help with the rights. Had been a little concerned in the left. That's not a problem now.
Larry, do you like it?
It's going to be way back. They got to pit. They've got to pit.
Zillich was not going to beat SVG straight up. He had to do something. He had lost too much ground to him.
Pit road there, and I think that
So Zillich pitting is a good call, I think.
if you save enough under this caution.
All right, the cars that came to pit road fill up with Sunoco race fuel with no zero carbon bioethanol. And we have 39 laps to go in Watkins Glen. It's been an eventful day so far.
The place you come.
Let's see. Good 12 cars stayed out. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
We're just 2 weeks away from the greatest spectacle in racing. It's the Indianapolis 500. Only on Fox Sunday, May 24th. All of the history, tradition, and excitement of Indy. Don't miss it. Here at Watkins Glen, a couple of developing stories under caution. Riley Herbst, too fast entering pit road. He'll restart at the back. Only one car off the lead lap is William Byron, 3 laps down. And Kyle Busch has been suffering from a sinus cold all week. Lost 5 spots on that pit stop. He has asked to have medical attention available after the race. Here's his radio.
And can somebody try to find Bill Heisel, the doctor guy? Tell him I need him after the race, please. Hey, do you want Mr. Bill at your car or at your bus after the race? Bus. I'm gonna need a shot. Copy. He'll be at your bus.
Racing can't be any fun when your head is completely stuffed up like that. It's the worst. Had a good day coming into this pit stop with both RCR cars up into the top 5.
Well, this race has been flipped upside down a couple times, and you don't know if that's going to be the end of it too. You just don't know how these cautions are going to fall, when they're going to fall, and we've seen them fall in unique spots.
Well, there's one thing that we do know. Larry just told us that those first 2 cars must pit. They haven't pitted yet, Allmendinger, obviously, but the cars that just pitted, they can maybe make it to the end. Without a caution, these guys at the front are in trouble.
Van Gisbergen to 97, he can probably go to about lap 75. I would try to lay down about 12 to 13 qualifying laps. Build as much as I can.
Do just that. Here's SVG's comments from earlier this weekend.
Not with the tyres like they are. I think there's going to be a lot of strategy tomorrow, and a lot of execution. Like we saw, Connor made a mistake and just got half a car wide in the marbles, and then he lost 3 seconds for the next few laps. So it's all going to be about executing, and I think there's going to be a lot of variables tomorrow. So yeah, I don't think it's an easy race for sure, like we've had in the past. Straight, never easy, but straightforward. I don't think it's going to be like that tomorrow.
SVG's comments after winning the pole yesterday. Van Gisbergen Chevy and Reddick's Toyota will share the front row for the restart. Allmendinger up there in 3rd, along with Wallace, McDowell, Nemechek. On a slightly different pit strategy, and here we go.
Fuck, just blew on the track.
37 laps to go at the line.
37 to go. Looked like a tent blew on the track earlier. A little tent from the infield.
They're side by side for the lead entering the corner.
Always amazes me that on these road courses,
Social media is not happy with this race. They're calling this race the true death of NASCAR, and I'm like, it's not that bad, is it? I swear, people just flip the fuck out when the best driver wins.
Side by side. Here's the dive into the bus stop. A lot of brake lock up there. On the outside of Cindric, that's Christopher Bell fighting hard. Bell restarted 14th, was 25th.
Nope. I just saw so it's the worst race of all time. The sport is dead. It's over, guys. Sorry. Priest's going to lose his patience this week and wreck Kyle Busch. Nah, he hit the brake hard for Kyle Busch, locked up the fucking front tires.
Always
AJ blocking McDowell.
That's their play. They're going for it.
Oh, you have to.
Absolutely. Keep an eye on Gibbs.
Gibbs and Zilich are 7th and 9th, and they might make it to the end of the race. They might. And yeah, like Boyer just said, that's asking a lot of the tires as well, but who knows? Don't forget Austin Dillon, the third best car on the freshest tires.
All you can get right now and try to get yourself in a position to get around as many as these cars as possible because you got Connor Zilic right behind you, 2 cars behind you, and that's really who Ty Gibbs is racing right now for that lead once all these guys. Hear that rev limiter right there, headed into turn 6.
Nothing coming up at 3-3.
Connor Zilic, the 88, just had a right front lock up.
Oh, that's a long way.
Zilich trying to nerf himself again like yesterday, and I think Zilich is in position to maybe win this race. Really, right now, I would say Ty Gibbs is in the position to win this race somehow. But a caution halfway through this run, everybody will just have to pit again anyway.
Still came back and won the race. Always on the edge.
What Zilich and Gibbs need is a caution right about now to force SVG and those guys have to pit, and you can stay out and try to hold him off on the slightly older tires. It's the only way you're going to get in front of him. Yep, SVG ran his fastest lap
Just pacing himself throughout the day.
of the entire race.
Shane Van Gisbergen is one of the best at underplaying how good he is and the car that he has. And he's going to be a great poker player because when it's time to go, that guy can put things.
He's going to build a gap right now, and everybody's going to wear off their tires that just pitted. And by the time he pits, he'll have a 10 or 12 lap advantage on him on tires, and like you said, just blister everybody and run his fastest laps of the race on 10 plus lap fresher tires than the rest of the field. Talking to Austin Dillon about saving gas. SVG just ran another fastest lap of the race on old fucking tires. He's on the old tires, and he just ran his 2 best laps of the entire race. Damn allergies kicking my ass. I want to race a NASCAR 25 at Watkins Glen on fuel mileage. Allmendinger passing Tyler Reddick. Wow. Reddick is slipping here. Allmendinger passed him. Now McDowell's getting by him. Oh, how boring.
Inside into the bus stop was because the cars were having 15 to 20 G impacts every time they would hit the ground. As you see, Connor Zilic by Bubba Wallace.
Zilic just fucking lit up the left front. And And now Ty Gibbs is passing Tyler Reddick.
and overbrake the car, and it finds that flat spot again and slides in the
I don't think Gibbs is saving gas.
Gained by Gibbs getting away from him. Yeah, that's exactly right. It never gets better once you slide that tire.
Reddick looks slow up through the S's.
into a spot where he can find a gap to run 2 or 3 laps at kind of a reduced rate, but it kind of tick for tat moving him through traffic. So keeps a lot of pressure on him to not give up that track position. You want to maintain that track position to keep control of the race, but really this is the race within the race between the 54 and 88.
I agree. This is not ideal for SVG. How can they beat him? Been dominant all day long. This is exactly how. Take advantage of opportunities.
So, Larry, when SVG does pit, if he has to pit under green, it's how far from the start of pit road until you exit and get back to speed?
Yellow line to yellow line. That doesn't include slowing down to get
Doesn't. That doesn't include.
Yellow line to yellow line, including the stop, is somewhere around 40 seconds. We're hearing right now, they just told him about 3 or 4 laps ago, about 10 more laps. So we expect to see him in the next 6 to 7 laps.
He's opened up a 4-second.
Kind of forgot I had food sitting here. Didn't forget that milkshake, of course. Catherine Leahy's got a problem. Can she make it back to pit road? Could be a big turning point in this race. Her car looks awfully slow. It's rolling, but it's very slow. Tyler Reddick saw it, and he's pitting. Pit! You need to pit, because she might not make it back. If I was SPG, I might pit this lap. Now, if they have to throw a caution for Leahy, everybody will say it was rigged. I guess she got it fired up and rolled on.
Tyler Reddick made a pit stop because he thought the contact between Josh Bilicki and Catherine Legg would bring out a caution. It has not.
It could have, but it didn't. It worked out for everybody else.
5 seconds on AJ Allmendinger.
Reddick was losing time. He probably needed to pit anyway.
And the 45 of Reddick comes back on track in 34th.
Yeah, I think they took a little bit of a gamble right there for spin of the 78 car, Catherine Lake. So
He was in trouble too, though. Don't forget, he had slipped up and dropping spots.
I don't think anything was lost for Reddick pitting there.
it's a good looking car.
It is a good
Bubba Wallace off of pit road. Larry, are we starting to worry?
I don't believe I'm worried. I'm worried if I pitted that last caution, do I have enough to make it to the end? And I'm worried if I'm like Shane Van Gisbergen, Allmendinger, McDowell. If we don't get a caution, I don't know if we can make that kind of ground up because they've got to come to pit road.
And the other drivers who are in that boat, as you look down the laps since last pit, are Nemechek, Berry, and Suarez. Also probably going to need to stop Cole Custer as well.
I mean, I'm in trouble. I'm worried regardless. Because even if the caution...
Yeah, there's no way to tell how this is going to work out.
I'm going to have to pass three-quarters
Michael McDowell second.
if I'm the 97 car. Ty Gibbs just needs to stay on racetrack. He's done such a good job all day long. Keep that 88 car at bay, manage that gap, and manage your tires. Long way to go. Laps to go.
Yeah, and it just makes me wonder what the 88 car behind him is doing. We're seeing him drop a little bit of pace compared to Ty Gibbs the lap before. But are they saving Larry?
Yeah, they're telling him to short shift, like we heard on another radio a while ago, short shift and run the gears long.
Well, what are they telling Michael McDowell? Because he just took off, made the pass on Allmendinger to move up to second spot and is pulling away from these cars. McDowell, you heard Travis Peterson telling him what their plan was, what the strategy was, and now it looks like they've taken the reins off and McDowell's taking off.
Might as well. You got to pit no matter what.
McDowell's last lap, a couple of hundredths quicker than the leader.
I got to believe those that's not pitted, they're going to be in soon because this would basically be about splitting everything in half.
He got 24 of the 50 laps run in this stage. So, yeah, it's just it's an unfortunate position if all these guys wind up making it on fuel.
They'll be fucked up if they do make it.
But when you have a car as fast and as dominant as that 97 is with Shane, you got to do opposite. Whatever they do, you do something different to differentiate yourself and give yourself a chance to get in front of them. And that's exactly what we see unfolding here today.
Well, Van Gisbergen, as you see on the graph on the left, has less fuel than anybody else on track. And Larry, if he gets it green, it seems like an insurmountable task to make that up unless everybody else has to pit. Here's Connor Zilich's radio.
Still deep bars. We're going to have to make it to the end here. That was a 4.45. Need like a 4.6 though on average.
McDowell is in.
All right, Kevin. I want you to tell the people at home how we save fuel on this racetrack.
Well,
Yeah, tell him, Kevin.
Larry talked about the
Because he didn't do a good enough job in 2015 to keep Logano from winning.
You know, I always like to try to get the thing off the corner, and then you'll actually do your shifts and then back the car off to 3/4, 5/8 throttle down the straightaway because you'll lose less time that way by making the car go through the corners at the correct speed. So that and lift early.
Lift early and let that car roll. Use less brake. Let the speed come from less brake. Lift early, roll into the corner faster, and sometimes you even pick up speed doing that. That crew chief's looking at, hey, I said slow down. I am slowing down. Saving refuel and going faster.
Josh Berry and John Larson have also been a bit slow.
SPG pitting.
Here he comes.
25 to go.
Shane Van Gisbergen is going to pit. He's led
More importantly, he pitted before any potential caution comes out.
so far. Long way to the end of pit road, where he has pit stall number 1 down the bottom. Making what he hopes.
And now it's in God's hands for Ty Gibbs.
Yeah, and as I look at these lap times,
I bet you NASCAR does not want to throw a caution here for this good fuel mileage stuff. They're hoping for a race like yesterday at the end. So Gibbs is running 114, Zillage is running 114s and 15s. SPG is going to come out and run 112s. So you do the math.
There's going to be several cars that try to make this.
Oh, absolutely. There may be some not make it. We saw it yesterday in the Rally Series race, but somebody's going to make it.
Somebody will. And the problem with Gisbergen is that two of those somebodies are in the top two positions. Gibbs and Zillage both stopped at lap 61. Now Chase Briscoe's in fourth place. Here's their discussion about this economy run.
Just remember, the smoother you are with your throttle input, the less fuel you'll use. We are right on the number. Gonna be a short shift. So your short shift. Just manage your throttle input.
Comfortable with what he sees. Don't change anything. Smooth with your throttle inputs, and we're right on our number. Doing good so far. 19 Briscoe.
Josh?
Well, guys, just an update on the
Remember one time Greg Ives told Dale Jr. we're right on our number, and Jr. goes, I don't know what the fuck that means. Just tell me if I can make it or not.
stage where you can. Also reminded him that the 88 is saving as well to manage the gap, but it's his racing space with a half a lap short for the 54.
With this much time left,
Only half a lap short, he can make that up.
Especially with the lead they've got.
That's
Over
right.
Like back there, Allmendinger's got a pit third. The lead they've got over Briscoe right now.
yeah, but you've got Zillage with 2 seconds behind you. That's the gap I have to manage. Just be here, be safe, start to ease off on the throttles, half throttle down that straightaway, and sometimes I want to probably take some dives at it and give that crew chief a chance to look at what I'm doing and then correct me as we go.
Let me ask it. Hey, track bar, are you helping me?
So behind Gibbs, the next three drivers on the same strategy, Zillage, Briscoe, and Dillon, have all been told to save fuel.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm nervous about with the 54 is they just told him his lap times have been a lot faster than the other guys. So it'll be interesting to see how this all works out up front. Regan?
Well, Kevin, I just went down and checked with the 88 crew chief of Randall Burnett and said, hey, can you make it? How close is it going to be? All I got was a shoulder shrug, and it didn't look like a convincing shoulder shrug to me in that moment right there. And the three cars, checking with Richard
SPG's going to come up, what, like 5 seconds short?
He did say, though, no reason not to drive.
That's right. At the end of the day, maybe they don't know, but that's the play they're playing.
Yeah, and that was kind of my point to Larry earlier was somebody's going to try it. His answer was exactly what I thought it would be. Somebody's going to try to make it. And these guys aren't in the Gibbs and Zillage position like Briscoe and Dillon. They've been back there just saving gas from the beginning of the run.
So Shane Van Gisbergen came back on track around 24th spot. He is up to 21st, and he needs to gain 1.3 seconds a lap on the leader to have a chance of getting there before the checkered flag waves. Here's his radio.
We just need our pace for 23 laps. We'll get most of those. The ones that are back down will probably get to. Yeah, I think you're going to have to go get most of these guys. They're saving. Guys are older.
In other words, you're on your own.
Yeah, right? Pretty much.
21 laps to go in Watkins Glen as the fuel.
If God is real, Kyle Busch will win. No, because Austin Dillon's in front of him. AJ finally pitted. And Joey Logano just got by Ty Gibbs for the lead with 20 to go.
Next Sunday, $1 million on the line. NASCAR's best.
You want to come hang out and watch the All-Star shit show next week?
NASCAR Cup Series All-Star Race.
Does Zillich use the bumper? Absolutely.
Green flag at 1.
He would.
On FS1. 19
He
laps
would.
to go in the Go Bowling at the Glen.
Zillich has been faster than Gibbs all day, so I feel like he should be able to get by him. Question is, who saves the most gas?
Tested, proven, legendary. And in 12th, Shane Van Gisbergen.
Use that draft to your advantage. Use that draft to your advantage. Lift it early. Lift it early.
That's the 88 you hear using that draft. Gibbs missed a little bit coming up through the S is starting to slip around a little bit too. He's going to feel the pressure. Joey Logano is 16 laps down and saw him slip again right there. Trying to save fuel, managing tire wear.
Yeah, it's really, really hard to know where the 54 car is other than off of what it looks like on the racetrack right now. Like Connor Zillich has definitely closed that gap, and now he's almost on the back bumper of that 54 car, Ty Gibbs.
Well, Gibbs over the last few laps, several laps, was able to kind
Zillich today reminds me of Hocevar at Michigan last year.
Logano, 16 laps down, really raced him hard and slowed him down.
Remember Hocevar at Michigan? Oh, he can win, he can win. And he's like way short on gas.
So that's first and second, 4/10 of a second apart. Van Gisbergen is 12th, running as hard as he can, but some of the cars that are ahead of him are going to be a tough pass. He's got to get past Hamlin, Chastain, Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon, Briscoe, none of whom are going to lay over.
Yeah, the crazy part is that lap he was 2 seconds faster.
He's 2 seconds faster than everybody.
Right there, so he's putting them up and putting them down really quick right here, and that lap time is a massive difference.
Right now, he needs 1.1 second per lap, but to Mike's point,
Just remember,
factored in.
Joe Logano is 16 laps down in a race where nobody is DNF.
Happening without a caution for the 97 car. He is Superman behind here, and he's got a hell of a cape behind him, but without a caution, I don't see him catching some of those front runners. But
19
they have to
seconds
save.
back, Clint, with 17 laps to go.
Yeah, I think there's a real possibility if he doesn't get hung up too much here, Clint.
Speaking of getting hung up, he caught Hocevar in the carousel.
What he needs right here. He needs to catch him in the brake zone and go right by him, but this is what'll save those guys from him catching them.
Hocevar actually just waved him by, pointed his hand out the window,
77
and
car.
told him to go inside. He'd play over.
Like, that's probably going to hurt him. We'll find out. No reason to speculate. We're almost to the start-finish line.
So he had to follow Hocevar through the carousel and down the straightaway before making the pass. Next car ahead is Todd Gilliland.
Yeah, he actually dove to pit road, it looked like right there.
And Van Gisbergen now 19 and a half seconds back. So that's the wrong way.
Yeah, that
I'm watching lap times, too.
1 second. So it saved those guys up front 1 whole second.
Speaking
Hello, battle for the lead. But is it the battle for the win? Can they make it? Yeah, they're going to race hard and give the win to Briscoe or, God forbid, Austin Dillon.
16 to go. Van Gisbergen has got by Denny Hamlin and Chastain and moved up to 8th, but still 18 and a half seconds back with 16 to go.
Just all depends on what these two do. Whoa, we got 3 wide right there behind SVG, but he's definitely made quick work of all the traffic. See all those?
Yeah, that was Chastain, Hamlin, and Hocevar.
Let's see what this lap time is.
I swear if he somehow catches them at the last second, I'm going to lose it. They told Zilich we're still not good on gas. We got to save. Old Bubba got spun in turn 1. Can he get it going without causing an accident? I'm scared right now. Okay, he drives away. NASCAR's so happy right now. Because even if a caution comes out, it's going to be a crazy race at the end. Now the pace has fallen off to the point where SVG could catch him. 2 seconds faster a lap, sometimes just a second and a half. But even if he's just 1 second faster, if he stays 1 second faster, he'll catch him on the white flag lap. He was almost 2.5 seconds faster that lap.
Ahead of Van Gisbergen, stopped at lap 61 and has to be at least concerned about fuel.
Yeah, so they're all in fuel saving mode, and they're all on old tires. He's not in fuel saving mode, and he's on newer tires, so he's got twice the thing on.
It just shows you how much he had in reserve, how much they were pulling the reins back on that thoroughbred.
Mike Ford will be happy. The passing stats for this race will probably be crazy with this late charge from SVG.
Because he's so savvy in the things that he does during practice, what he says in the media. So it's pretty impressive to see.
All right, they're still asking Connor Zilich
the way he was able to pick up so much. I know some of it's because they're saving, but a lot of it's because he's a freak. Damn, Zilich almost spun out. Zilich almost spun out into turn one. And they just told him, go for it.
Or he's going to catch us immediately anyway. But he's going to have to make.
But passing Ty get. Oh, we got a spin. Josh Berry keeps going.
Not what those leaders want to see.
Oh no, that's going to be a caution, guys. The 51's crashed and stopped over there. Zilich! Oh!
Side by side and all
He's got to get the lead before the yellow comes out. There's going to be a caution for this, I feel like.
lockup, and this is going to.
That didn't look good with the 51 sitting over there. Look at how much he's going to lose because he got right behind him in the corner. Still green. You asked me what Zilich used to bumper. We almost found out. Debris on the little short shoot there. I'm guessing Cody Ware got it going and drove away. He's over 3 seconds faster.
It may be too little too late. It is. He's there.
Well, it was hopeful that this strategy would work. This was their best chance to beat him. It really was a good call to try this. I remember saying fucking Pitt, and when SBG stayed out, I said, Made quick work of Austin Dillon, who's having a career best road race in the Cup Series.
Yeah, so here's the trends in the race. I looked at the first 11 races in 2026. Average of the last caution, 10 to go, which right now would be lap 90.
Third place.
Driving the road courses 10 to go. The wires just start sparking inside the helmets.
Right, it is sparking. He's trying all he can do to get around at 54. Now it's every corner right from
Now he's competing for the leader. And for Van Gisbergen, 114.7.
And SBG just smooth as silk.
This is what an unbelievable effort by Shane Van Gisbergen. This is a performance display. Look how far Zilich just fell off now.
And NASCAR adding 10 laps to the length of this race for 2026 has made this a real nail biter.
Yeah, it was always a little bit too short. I mean, I think the way that it made way that it did, I thought that they were crazy on this 97 car with the way that they really took advantage of it.
Oh boy.
Got a right front down. Told you.
Right front down on the 88.
He's done.
Well, Jesus, take the wheel.
Gibbs is a sitting duck. This is a lot of racing left.
Tire go, yeah, it just popped on the 88.
Coming to 8 laps to go, and Shane Van Gisbergen on a completely different strategy is now once again inside.
8 to go.
He and Michael McDowell on the same strategy. McDowell back up to 6th.
Zilich made it to pit road with his flat tire.
Going into the bus stop, I believe. That's how soon this is going to happen.
Zilich to pit road.
Somewhere around in there. On the racetrack. That car pitted, Kevin. It was the pit road.
Yeah, well, he's going to be the leader here in a couple seconds. See Ty Gibbs get loose.
Ty trying to get back in the gas. The back end come around.
High. And if that 54 car
SBG to the lead. Coming to 7 to go.
the heavy save mode, just make sure that you get everything that you can out of this.
Ty, save gas. Try to get a top 5.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the team just told Ty. You're not going to be able to hold off the 97, so once he gets by you, we need to go back into save mode and keep our gap ahead of the 71 behind him.
Ross Chastain has made a stop. Remember, Chastain stayed out on track to win stage 1, an alternate strategy that has him now exiting the pits back in 32nd place after everything shakes out.
Can I brag about picking the winner correctly in all 3 races this weekend, even though it was pretty easy to pick?
Place, 5 seconds back of the leader on the same pit stop strategy as Van Gisbergen. And it's possible with 7 laps to go that he could overtake Ty Gibbs for second.
I think you're right, and I think he will. But kind of not in position to win the race if you're the 54 right now. So you might as well just take a second or third place and get out of here with a good finish. You don't need to run out of gas because that is 100% detrimental.
Many of us are fans of Travis Peterson's strategy when we heard him explain it to Michael McDowell, but it looks as if this is going to work out for them.
It is.
We had him rode off.
Yes.
I mean, that's a fact. We really did. That's why you love road racing.
The 51's wrecked again.
Cody Ware has made, I think, 3 pit stops in the last 3 or 4 laps, and I believe he was involved in that dust-up that included...
Maybe he didn't wreck again. Why do they have him riding around out there with a car that looks like that?
Trying to whip around here and get a finish.
Yeah, he needs to just pull in. He's in the way right there. That was a terrible spot to be in the way.
Guys, we ran some more math. Van Gisbergen got back up to speed. In 17 laps, he made up 29 seconds.
29 seconds at 17 laps.
Yeah, now he's just setting his own pace out there. You see these cars back here. Kyle Larson being one of those cars back in 18th position, Clint. I'm really surprised how bad their day and weekend has been.
Zane Smith running with him. They just got past Carson Hocevar, who has faded to 20th. Here comes Michael McDowell on Ty Gibbs. Well, they didn't bowl a perfect game, but I think they probably came about 1 strike away from one.
Yeah, they're definitely going to get a spare out of this. So.
Michael McDowell cleaning up. Look at all the fucking marbles out there. Jeez.
What you would expect to see Ty Gibbs have a lot of trouble off the corner right there.
I'm happy McDowell's going to get the good finish he deserves. He was not going to beat SVG or Zilich on speed for the win, so they'll take second.
To be good on these road courses and do a good job, and honestly, the rest of the racetracks have been a little bit off for him, and so this was a weekend that you had to have circled for McDowell to get right, and for the team at Spire.
SVG is going to be so far ahead of Logano in the points after today, it's hilarious.
They've just done a great job, and this is what we expect out of the 70 week-to-week basis, especially on a road course.
So Spire is second, 14th. 23rd.
You're how slow the 19 and the 3 are. You could hear it. They went boom. Saving gas. There are no Hendrick cars in the top 20. No Hendrick cars in the top 20.
First forward in the race is behind them. That's Austin Cindric. And then Tyler Reddick trying to hold on for a top 10 finish. Regan?
Well, Mike, keep an eye on the A car right now also as they came down the back straightaway this most recent time by. They just gave him the all clear that he's got enough fuel. He can go race these other 2 cars if he wants to right now.
Kyle was currently 6th.
I wouldn't tell Kyle that. I'd say you need to save some more and make sure he just gets it home in 6th. Because when Kyle starts trying hard late in races is when shit goes wrong. See last week.
It's always interesting when they tell you to go and then you try to go harder, and the next thing you know, you're like, well, I can't go any harder. I don't have any grip.
This whole race is gonna flip the points because Logano and Byron and Larson and Bubba have all had dog shit races and they're gonna get bad finishes. Tyler Reddick's gonna clinch a fucking championship now. A regular season championship already after this race.
Yeah, both of those cars, 45 of Reddick when they pitted definitely.
Don't feel bad. Everybody looks bad on road courses compared to the 97 car.
So close on gas.
Was the crash Byron's fault? No. Austin Dillon hit Ty Gibbs into the dirt, and they all stacked up behind him. And Busher got into the back of Byron and wrecked him in front of the field. Nobody meant to do anything. It wasn't Byron's fault.
The rest of the field, he knows that McDowell is back there in second place now, and he's just put the hammer down and said, all right, I'm just going to show you guys what I'm all about today. Not that they already didn't know.
I want to point out something that this has really shown me, though. Tires matter. The fall off of this race. This is something that we have longed for, we've needed, and he just showed the power of tires. Spotted him 29 seconds. We knew that was a lot to ask out of those cars.
Told you the tire fall off was big.
But the fall off was real
I watched
today
practice for
at
once.
Watkins Glen, and he proved that, Shane Van Gisbergen.
I said it would get better because in practice it was like 3 to 4 seconds. Today it got to be like 2.5 seconds at worst.
What you're looking for every week.
But it was still enough.
Type of tire fall off that you want to see, where you can put tires on and make a difference.
And that is reinforced by Michael McDowell's day, because McDowell's laps are only a couple of tenths off Van Gisbergen's. At this point, he stopped within a lap of Van
He's not going to quite win by a double-digit margin, but it's up to 7 seconds with 2 to go this time. He's got to get 13 or more over everybody else.
The other guys with fresh tires, Allmendinger and Blaney.
Connor Zillich just set the fastest lap of the race.
Connor Zillich, fastest lap of the race.
After he
That's a
came out
bonus
with tires
point,
just
2 to
5
go.
laps ago.
And we knew that the Zillage car would have a lot of speed, so he's done a nice job today. He still obviously has the speed. Now it just comes down to putting everything
Austin Dillon and
together.
Kyle Busch are going to feel like they won this race.
2 laps to go. And Shane Van Gisbergen is going to have the whole rest of the NASCAR Cup Series scratching their head, analyzing data, and again trying to figure out how, why.
Bring this tire back here next year.
Where do we find it?
Well, they know where it's at. He's been here
Because the
for,
tire was
a couple
great.
years, and
The tire is the
they've
reason this race was
analyzed
even
it and analyzed it
remotely
at this
compelling.
point. They're not going to find it. They're not going to find it unless they take their driver out and put him in.
I agree. Nothing you can do.
If SPG blows a tire in turn 1 after the white flag, he'd probably still win.
Great day for Chevrolet. Right now they have half of the time.
Denny Hamlin said on his podcast he wanted 15th or better for Watkins Glen. He's running 15th right now, coming to 1 to go.
And Cedric Spoon in ninth.
Denny said top 15, he'd be happy. And he was better than everybody he's racing in the points right now, except for Reddick.
Mercy flag for the rest
White
of the
flag.
team. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Crystal. And Shane Van Gisbergen and his team have put on a clinic in how to attack a road race course.
Kevin in the pre-race, Chris Myers asked us if he could make the playoffs. And you look over here, and the job that he's done today, guess what position he's in? 16th. He's in the playoffs.
And that's really what
It's
they
the
needed
chase,
to do today.
Boyer.
We felt like this was a do or die day for Trackhouse Racing, and either the 97 or the 88.
Good God, Fox, get them camera zooms in while you can. It's the white flag lap.
You know, his crew chief Steve Duran and Shane Van Gisbergen, and they're going to capitalize on what they should have today.
And we still have 2 more road courses before the season ends. Well, he came in here 19th in points.
Good for Trackhouse to get a win. They've been pretty bad this year.
And it looks like he will leave here in 16th. 6 points above the 17th place car.
Down by almost 30 seconds. He's going to win by easy.
Shane Van Gisbergen wins Watkins Glen
Shane Van
for the second year in a row.
is the master of NASCAR.
And Josh Berry wrecks again.
Josh Berry off that.
Josh Berry is a generational fucking bust as a Cup driver. I'm sorry to say. Damn, Denny finished 16th. He didn't get his top 15.
2 weeks here at Watkins Glen in 3 starts.
Reddick beat Kyle Busch. What happened to Kyle? Did Kyle Busch run out of gas? No, he finished 8th. Reddick beat Busch and Austin Dillon to the line for a top 5.
By a driver not born in the United States in NASCAR Cup racing.
Well, he's turned Cup racing upside down on these road courses, and just you can see all the data and everything that he does, but you can't replicate it. And he's just one of the world's best road racers, and that's the end of the story.
Well, let's take a look at today's big move, sponsored by Pods. We followed him all the way back to the top after putting on fresh tires at lap 76. Shane Van Gisbergen going past Ty Gibbs to take the lead for the final time today. He led 4 times for 75 laps. Ty Gibbs led 17. Michael McDowell 5 and Ross Chastain 3.
Well, Shane's got a great celebration. We get to see him kick that football into the stands today.
He kicked their butts.
He did kick their butts.
Football to the stands, but he darn sure kicked their butts on this racetrack.
I know we showed the odds at the beginning of the day, and he came in this race as what, -1 million, or something,
Yeah.
something like it. Might as well have been.
Yeah.
It'll be worse next time.
I'm afraid so.
Yeah, it was so bad that they gave you the rest of the field. Clint took the whole field. I took him. How'd that work out for you?
Michael McDowell, a strong second place.
There's guys on Twitter saying, "Stop saying this is impressive. It was not impressive."
Chase Briscoe 4th and Tyler Reddick 5th, so 3, 4, 5 for Toyota. Then the RCR cars.
It's not impressive.
Bracketed AJ Allmendinger, who ended up 7th. And Kyle Busch, who may have run out of gas, gets a push on his
Kyle Busch did run out of gas at the end, but still got a top 10.
Austin Cindric and John Hunter Nemechek round out the top 10.
It's the worst race I've seen Hendrick Motorsports have since, like, Gateway a couple of years ago.
Good burnout, too.
Gonna need some tires, boys.
Might have to tow him to victory lane.
What a clinic. Folks, you've just seen one of the greatest performances in the history of road racing in NASCAR.
Again.
He's captured the hearts of these American fans. The New Zealander, birthday boy this weekend. Light the candles. What a nice present this checkered flag will be for Shane Van Gisbergen. I see Jamie Little down in the midst of that celebration. Jamie?
He took his helmet off. All the high fives. What a day for this entire team. There's this pit crew talked about the job that they did today. They executed how they needed to. Shane Van Gisbergen. There's the rugby ball. Getting it ready, Shane. He's going to sign that and kick it to the fans. Here it goes. Oh, and the kid's got it in the front. Shane.
That guy gonna take it away from the kid? Go back to that.
26th with 24 laps to go. You absolutely put on a clinic. How did you do it, especially this time in a number that means so much to you? Your first time winning here in the 97.
Yeah, you're right. Unbelievable to win with 97. Yeah, Super Bowl Chevy was great. Thank you to Trackhouse. We weren't very good in practice, and then qualifying was amazing. Good tweaks, and then today, so what a race car. And then Stephen made great calls. I wasn't sure how it was going to work, and then to run them down like that, very, very special to do 2 in a row.
There's Steven right there, his crew chief. You know, you've been working on your racecraft in NASCAR, learning these ovals. That's what we primarily do. But when you come here, you get to run road courses. How much fun is it to show everybody here what you're capable of? This is your wheelhouse.
Oh, for sure, but it's not easy. Everyone's really good. There was a lot of pressure there, and I think McDowell was good, Connor was good, Tyler Reddick. There were some really good guys, and a lot of pressure. So just stoked for these guys, you know, to execute every facet of our game, and speechless. It's so cool.
Nice birthday present. Congratulations. Shane Van Gisbergen wins at Watkins Glen.
He came from 29.2 seconds back in 18 laps. Look at that.
Pretty amazing.
That's not impressive.
26th position right there. And he won by 7.5 seconds. He just absolutely put on a clinic. And I think that his ability to be able to pass, I know he had better tires, but being so efficient with the passes and being able to make those so efficiently just puts him in a great spot. See the whole field right here pretty much except for he and Reddick decided to pit. And we thought he was in big trouble at that point to be able to put all this together. Didn't know if he had enough time left to do exactly what he did, but he did it, and it wasn't even close, Clay.
Well, I think it was a combination of the job that he can do behind the wheel. When he took off, right, he really showed his strength and how fast he really was on the old tires.
In a car that I keep being told is impossible to pass in, and most weeks it is.
Not even close. There was only one driver who could race anywhere near Van Gisbergen today, and Regan is with him.
Well, that's right, Mike. Michael McDowell had to make up a similar gap.
What a
at the end of
fucking
the
race for
there
McDowell,
to get
too.
yourself all the way back up to second place. Up and down day, had some strategy stuff going on, a little bit of everything. It's been a rough stretch for this.
The points after this race are going to be something to look at.
Yeah, Regan, I mean, it's great. It's great to get this goal-blowing Chevrolet in the top five. There was moments where I thought, oh, maybe we can take the SVG. It felt like he was just pacing himself.
John Hunter got a top 10.
In that second stage there, we got a little bit off strategy, and then we recovered well, which Travis did a great job of getting the start position when we needed it. Just not quite enough to run him down.
Gibbs made it.
Like I said, it's just tough, man. Second is awesome. It's great to get momentum back on our side. We needed it after a rough, few weeks, but we wanted to get to victory lane. But proud of Spire. We're happy Mother's Day. My wife and all the mothers out there.
I can't wait to see how far Logano's fallen in the points again. That's going to make me happy.
I'd like to make that all-star race too. That would have been another plus win. As you were getting married a couple times in the middle of the race,
Remember how the All-Star race works next week. There's no open. The open takes place during the All-Star race. Everybody starts, and then after one of the segments, the top two non-All-Star guys make it, plus the fan vote, and everybody else has to park it. Or some goofy shit like that. So unfortunately, the reality of the Dover All-Star race is going to start to set in now. The next real race is Charlotte.
Best career finish at Watkins Glen for Ty Gibbs, who brings it home.
Ty Gibbs back on track, third. God damn it.
Yeah, honestly, it's a little frustrating.
Rough cough today.
I wish we could keep racing, but unfortunately just had to save some fuel there. But yeah, good to come over third.
AJ got a top 10.
Obviously wish it was another win, but had a lot of fun today. Always fun to come to Watkins Glen. So I want to say thank you to Monster. Thank you to my team. I want to say thank you to Oakley and my trainers Johnny Amir and Justin Brayton. So it was a ton of fun today. We'll just keep working hard, keep going for it, and had a lot.
Bubba's going to take a big hit in the points today.
Appreciate earlier was something you guys worked on. Can you talk about the gains you were able to make here at this particular track?
Yeah, obviously, a lot of things have changed since the last race here. And I think, we've made some good changes, and I'll just keep going forward and keep working hard. It was a very fun day, very blessed and fortunate to be in this position in this car, and we'll keep working hard. We'll keep going forward, and we're excited to keep hammering down.
Third place finish for Ty Gibbs here at Watkins Glen.
Well, not everybody was so happy after this one. Little Wallace and Christopher
Bell and Bubba are arguing.
After this was over, Wallace finished 29th. Bell.
They both had shitty days.
All right. We're good?
I guess we're not good.
I don't think we're good right here.
No, not that good. Okay. But they'll sort it out. They've got 2 weeks to sort it out before.
Bell has had a hard time lately, and it's starting to get to him.
All-Star race. Now, a big change in the points here because only 2 of the drivers.
I don't know how Bubba's top 10 in points after today, but he is. Bubba actually gained a spot. Bubba was 11th before the race. Now he's 10th.
Yeah, and you see Ty Gibbs went from 7th to 6th, put himself in a pretty good position. But as you go below that,
And Reddick padded the point lead again. Went from 105 to 129. SBG's 6 points above the cut line now. Briscoe had a top 5 and got knocked out of the chase.
Well, Shane knocked Chase out of the playoff scenario.
Logano dropped to 18th, but lost a lot of points to 16th.
Daniel Suarez centric, right? You've got three-time champion Logano. Surely he's going to figure out how to get to the playoffs, but maybe not. But that playoff bubble.
Christopher Bell down to 11th. William Byron 12th. Yeah, Byron and Bell's shitty day saved Bubba as far as overall standings.
Man, God is so good. We work really hard on these road races. I put a lot of effort into it to get better, and we don't qualify great. But Richard Boswell and the team, the Bass Pro Shop Winchester team, did a good job just pushing the strategy early to go hard, and we really didn't worry about tires. We short pitted, and that got us our track position at the end of the stage. And after that, we were able to maintain, and it was fun saving fuel there behind Briscoe. I probably should have switched a little bit. We could actually make it back all the way around on fuel. So I did a good job on saving fuel, which was cool. And man, so many of our partners, you know, we've been working really hard at RCR, getting bioethanol, Dow, Red Street, Bass Pro Shops, everybody that helps us go around. Chevrolet, we put a lot of effort into it, and it's cool that Kyle and I both are racing. He scared me into the bus stop with like 2 to go. He just gave up on saving fuel, and he ran out at the line. It was kind of fun getting back by the line. Just a good day for RCR overall. And man,
RCR had a good race. I can't believe it.
we'll take this, take the momentum and move on.
Solid 6th-place finish for Austin Dillon, Jamie.
Well, Connor Zilic ends up
But it's a shame Zilic didn't get a better finish, but he deserves an interview.
from you in a cup car battling. If you know what
Cup is humbling, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure honestly what actually cut the tire there at the end. You know, we were running on those tires for a long time, so you know, not nice to see it happen necessarily, but yeah, just frustrating. I mean, we had a really good day going. At worst, we were going to get ourselves our first top 5 and walk out of here with something. But you know, congrats to Shane, Trackhouse, everybody. Everybody makes this happen. It's really cool what we've built on these road courses and how fast our cars are. So cool to see him win. Had a good day in a Red Bull Chevrolet. Just didn't quite end the way we wanted it to. I needed last year's race length of about 92 laps, and I probably would have been a little better. But yeah, it's what it is.
Thanks, Connor. Josh.
He is what it is.
Best career finish for Chase Briscoe here at Watkins Glen. Brings it home with 4th. You were another one of those drivers that was trying to conserve the fuel towards the end of the race. Talk to me about that battle there and how you were ultimately able to.
This points battle is really starting to heat up. And then you go to Charlotte where there's 4 stages. Well, there's the 3 extra there's the 3 stages at the start.
All those guys that pit don't catch you, but I can see the leader, so you want to go. So yeah, it was tough there trying to manage all that. Plus your tires are just all over the place. So
I want to see Reddick win all 3 stages at Charlotte and then win the race.
So maybe you go back to the drawing board and see if we can figure something out. But yeah, overall, just a great day for us.
Back-to-back top 5. Take a win.
Talk to Reddick. He's points leader. There he is.
Weekly occurrence. So we're talking to Tyler Reddick after a top 5 finish. Another solid result for this 45 car. How was your day?
It was mostly a really good day. Yeah, fortunately for us, after that
Remember, Reddick was racing Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin in points. They were the closest to him.
with Shane, and that one in particular,
Chase was invisible today, and Denny finished 16th.
didn't seem like we had a problem with the tires or whatever, but just didn't fire off good, and we started bleeding really, really bad, and just fell behind the cars on new tires, and we're kind of in a bad spot there, just losing a lot of track position. So we decided to pit, and I mean, it put us in a spot where we have to make the tires last a long time, but we were able to grab some fresh air, and when cars did come back out that ran longer, and catching some of the guys at the end that were running out of fuel. So for as bad as we were free falling there in stage 3 for this Jordan Gray Camry to come home 5th, gotta be pretty happy with it.
And Tyler Reddick rides it out for a top 5 day.
Coming up next on FS1, the UFL, the Orlando Storm at the Houston Gamblers.
Don't
Now,
you think I'm a
Custer had his best
savior?
finish of the season, got a top 15. Reddick and Ryan Preece are still the only drivers to finish on the lead lap in every race this year. And Kevin, you made a believer out of me. I'm a huge Dan Gurney fan, but I can. The best road racer
come through in a great situation. I think Trackhouse has given him great cars to be able to get onto the racetrack, and he's taken full advantage of it. But I think he doesn't get enough credit for the participation and thoughts that he has about the car and the handling and the chassis. I think he does a great job with that as well.
All right, it's our last points race, right, of the season. I want to talk about the surprises. The biggest surprise to me is Spire Motors.
Yay, next week is the last race on Fox.
Out of any organization in NASCAR,
Till February.
It has to be Spire. The Toyotas continue to impress. Where's Hendrick? I think Hendrick, obviously they won last week. I know that, but that 5-car going a year without winning, that surprises me. New body, some new things, and a lot to look forward to. This bubble picture in the playoffs is getting ultra.
Well, you can't blame it on the car this week as Chevrolet won.
That's true. We're going to get to
Oh, Harvick. I love you, Harvick. Said you can't blame it on the car this week because the Chevrolet won the race.
What have I done? What have I done?
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, Boyer's in the truck race Friday.
I hope it goes, but I'm going to be there for every minute of it.
All right, we'll see you in Dover next weekend on FS1. Friday, that's the
There's a truck race and a rally race next week to save the weekend.
time. Saturday, we'll have Cup All-Star qualifying at noon Eastern time, and qualifying's on FS1 next weekend from Dover. Then the ARCA race from Toledo at 7 Eastern time, and next Sunday, NASCAR race.
I just want to echo what Harvick said. All this bullshit about, it's just a new Chevrolet body, it's just a new body, that is not why they're getting their ass kicked. It's not that big of a difference. They slightly changed the nose just because Chevrolet was like, we're not going to really run the Camaro anymore, so just like shape the nose off, and that's it. That's all they changed. So all the people on social media making excuses because they love Hendrick and, oh, it's just the nose of the car. Well, then how did Chase Elliott dominate and win last week? And like Harvick said, you can't blame the car today. A Chevrolet won. The same guy who's been winning all the road races on the other body won today. So I don't want to hear any shit about it's the new body. I didn't believe that for one damn second when people started saying it. I'm just like, nope. Hendrick just fell behind. They're not that far off. They will catch back up. Days like today can't happen again. I don't think it will. Because they're not that far off everywhere else. And hell, like I said, Chase just won on a 1.5 miles last week. That's the bread and butter of the series. You got to be good. If you want to win the championship, you got to be good on 1.5 miles. 2 wins for Chase, 1 for SVG. Who was the other? Am I forgetting something? 2 for Chase, 1 for SVG. Blaney's got the only Ford win. Reddick won 5 already. Denny won a race. So, I mean, people just love to make excuses. Nobody ever wants their driver or favorite team or whoever to take some fucking accountability. There's always a goddamn excuse. This race is rigged. It's this new car body. He can only do that on road courses. He cheat like, oh yeah, Hocevar, Talladega. Yeah, I forget that. Yeah, Hocevar, Chase won twice, and SVG won today. So, no more fucking excuses, people. Take accountability. And on that note, I'm going to get out of here and go watch TV or maybe play Uncharted. I bet I can probably finish Uncharted 1 tonight if I really get inspired to try hard. So, thank you all again. We will return for All-Star Weekend at Dover. Yeah, if they ain't got that body figured out by now,